Big man. No.
push it on. And good evening, everybody. Welcome back for some Civ6 action. We are gonna take a look today on CivFR Squadrons qualifiers. It looks like we do have another game over here for the boys to make up their minds who's gonna be Division 3 or who's gonna go Division 4. Confeat'orynques actually is a team that was mushed between two teams actually, like Confeat'orynques and the former Les Ornithorynques Roses. It looks like I think it's the second team of the Les Ornithorynques Roses. I'm not sure about this. I'm gonna actually take a look with you together on their roster over here. I do have it separately opened. Let us take a look on the map. We do have Rich Highlands as the map for tonight, and it looks like it might actually go for quite some time. We're gonna need to see how the players are actually gonna try to choose their civilizations on this map. Immediately Maori is gonna be taken out, and in the meantime, while the players are choosing, let me actually put up my chats and say hello to everybody over here. Fallens, good evening sir, and welcome. I do see Martinus, good evening sir, and welcome. D Beasley, always a pleasure to see you sir, welcome sir. I mean, Alien, this is so plot different. Basically a haunted mansion in space with a killer. Well, yes, but you kind of need to make the haunted mansion getting there as logical. I don't know, it's believable. That's what that's the only thing I'm asking. You know, just don't do too many curves around the subject. Also, give me a second. Zimos, hello there, sir, and welcome. Your kids hero, hello there, sir. Hope they change Bermuda Triangle. Let's actually see if we actually have Bermuda Triangle in the game. Also, Zimos, did I say hello? If I didn't, hello there, sir, and welcome. Thank you so much for the comments over here. I don't really want to comment on what other people did. A lot of the times, as you've seen, I don't actually comment on the Civ videos on YouTube. I thought a lot about reaction videos. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence with them. CG, good evening, sir, and welcome. Hello, sir. Hello there, sir. Good evening. And I do also notice, wait a second, they basically actually put up that first promotion. He got it. Good evening. And thank you so much, sir, and welcome. Best viewer. Oh, wow. I think he needs to go, man. I think he needs to go. There's something in my chat that actually is yeah, he needs to go. Ban. There we go. I'm sorry about this. It is what it is. Please don't spam URLs of sites over here. Bordanian, also hello there, sir, and welcome. Haven't seen that in a while. Mali ban. Well, it looks like with the new version of BBG, we do have quite a few new bans. I do have to mention, unfortunately, because I did need to catch up with other things. I didn't actually get to make the video for BBG, but you can find out the patch notes on the cpl.gg website. I did update over there the page with all of the details. It's right there on the front page, just latest version of BBG. Click on the image, click on the button, boom, you get to see the patch notes. I do also want to come back to the game here. It looks like Les Deux Rives is going to be on the left side. We got Les Confeat'orynques on the right side. We do have Coupe, Mali, Mansa Musa being taken out by Les Deux Rives with Macedon and Ethiopia. Remember, this is Rich Highlands, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot more land and naval powers in this game, and a lot more land action than naval action in this game. So we do need to see what kind of land civilizations they're going to try to put on the battlefield so they can win this game with one of the victory conditions. Even if it is considered, it's still considered a victory condition. Now we do have on the right side the Chandragupta being taken out, and also Genghis Khan, Mongolia. I do also notice Byzantium, Theodora, and Kublai Khan are going to be taken out from this roster over here. Give me a second so I can put up my chats in order over here. There we go. Baxter, hello there, sir, and welcome. Also, Rich Highlands is going to be a long game indeed. It does seem like we're going to need to get ready with a lot of popcorn, quite a bit of coffee, some good moods, and let's see the game tonight. These players are fighting to get into Division 3. You can imagine it actually impacts their whole season in what kind of division they're going to be, and I'm pretty sure both teams do want to learn from playing with better players, so being in a higher division is quite something for them. We do have last ban before the picks from Les Deux Rives. It looks like goal is going to be taken out. I do want to take a little bit of time and put the map over here on the screen. Rich Highlands, as big as everybody should see it. Okay, it should. Yeah, it should be seen by everybody over here. Yeah. Okay. It should be fine. Okay. Best land civ is Tokugawa. Well, to be honest, you're not that wrong. It's a very good civilization overall, right? I do see Scythia is also going to be taken out by Confeat'orynques, so they're not going to want to have those Saga horse archers on the map over here. And it kind of makes sense. I mean, those are kind of, you know, deadly units if they are used appropriately. I do see, whoa. Kundiata, I think it's Kundiata, right? It's Sundiata Keita is gonna be the first leader that's gonna be picked by Deux Rives. We're actually gonna see a Mali in the game. I think it's been like what, 5 months, more than 5, almost a year since we've actually seen Sundiata in the game. I think so, right? Does anybody know? Let's go Vietnam. That's also might be an option over here. We do need to see how the players are. Oh, there we go. Korea. Sundok is going to be picked up by Confeat'orynques on the right side. Give me a second. I do want to double check something because I'm not hearing something. Okay, there we go. I wasn't hearing this. We should be fine right now. And also this no, okay, this, okay, there we go. I think I needed to do this, right? I think you can hear me a little bit better right now. Okay, there we go. Close enough with Korea Seondok. I'm not sure if that's so close to Vietnam, but it is definitely both of them do have their specific way of playing. We do have Seondok over here benefiting a lot from those Seons, while on the other side we would have had the Vietnam benefiting from the Thuns. Well, let's actually see. Second Civ is going to be picked up. Egyptian Cleopatra is going to be the choice on the right side. We do need to see how Egyptian Cleopatra is going to get to use his Mariano Jared archers against his opponent, or if he's going to get the opportunity. We've seen it multiple times. How Demenanki plus Lady of the Reeds and Marshes plus a few floods and Liang equals love. So we definitely need to see how that is gonna go through. We do have another choice here from Deux Rives. I have serious question marks about Sundiata Keita being picked up first, so definitely want to see how they're gonna follow this up. It looks like it will be a world nation. A nation like Lotaro over here is definitely gonna have the opportunity to do damage on land against his opponents. Well, unless he's gonna be in a corner of the map somewhere, forgotten and made to sim. Of course, the players do have remap tokens, and we will need to see if they will actually let Lotaro be in a corner, or he will get in somewhere with an attack vector against an opponent. We do have another 4 bands that need to be picked from both sides. Confeat'orynques are going to need to pick up their 2, and they do have the first band over here. I do have to say they will also get their 3rd choice, and then Deux Rives are going to need to pick up their full roster. That will give them an opportunity to actually get the last word in. This is going to be important, what kind of civilization they're going to pick to counter their opponents on the left side, Deux Rives. We've seen before Deux Rives play. We've seen Confeat'orynques play. We've seen also Les Ornithorynques Roses play. I do hope we're going to have quite an interesting game tonight. I'm pretty sure we'll do. Cree on the right side by Confeat'orynques is going to be the ban, and yes, Deux Rives on the left side do still need to pick up 2 civs here. Don't you want civs like Simon and Vietnam with extra movement on this map? I think so. I think you kind of want them. Yeah. Also, they did take out Kublai, Mongolia, and Genghis Khan. Both of them with the Ordus would have had extra movement. They're definitely aware. They're definitely aware about the possibility of getting attacked from an early stage of the game. And of course, we're going to need to see how things are going to evolve here. Good morning, Fortuna Belli. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Well, Uzetian is going to be taken out by Deux Rives. That means Confeat'orynques are going to need to get their last ban over here on the table. While, well, we're going to need to wait for them. Another 1 minute and 40 seconds, and we will see all of the bans. Well, it's gonna take a little bit of time after that to actually get the last 4 choices in, but it's fine. It should be fine. Let's actually take a look at this. So Les Confeat'orynques are made up of Erohir, Tortank, Jessica Mutiny, Jero, Tompet, MC Beton, Mergus, and Bobby. And in the game, we do have, wait a second, no. So MC Beton, Tom Brut is over here, and it looks looks like whoa, Findus. I think some names are actually changed over here. Jeru is also from Le Confeat'orynques, and of course there needs to be one more, which it might be the one that didn't actually join over here. There is a player missing from this, or maybe wait a second, maybe it is Kea Bambi. Maybe it is Bambi over here as the first one. On the side of Les Deux Rives, you can see they are right now in Division 4 and again fighting for the slot in Division 3 with Telio, Bulldozer, Shocker, 57 Fun, Morty, Kiabi. Okay, there we go. Kia Bambi is actually on Les Deux Rives. Findus is on Les Deux Rives, and Fatman with Spike are also over here on the right side. Let's see what's going on. We'll see what's going on. Catherine de Medici, the Black Queen, has been taken out. One more ban remaining, and it is all in the hands of Les Deux Rives over here. Remember, they need to take out a Civ that Les Confeat'orynques are gonna like. They took out Tamar. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't have minded some Tamar gameplay, but I do have to say, like the Beasley saying over here in the chat, we got Simon Bolivar in the game. We got Shaka in the game. There are quite a few civilizations that could do a lot of damage here. Now we do have Hungary also available for them, and they did pick it. That means control of the city-states will probably happen over here, and this is kind of a counter to what Les Deux Rives wanted to happen, right? They banned Tamar. They definitely didn't want to have that in, and the Hungary was just wait a second, I can actually get free envoys from city-states. Nobody's gonna contest me. No problem, man. And we've seen it multiple times how Hungary can actually do so much damage. Now I think, wait a second, 57 fan is saying that they picked Russia as the last pick over here, so we're gonna need to see Les Confeat'orynques picking one as well. So we do have on the side of Les Deux Rives, it's gonna be Russia with Shaka, with Mapuche, and Sundiata Keita. While on the right side, Les Confeat'orynques are gonna have Korea, Egyptian Cleopatra, Hungary, and another Civ we're not knowing. We don't know yet. Nitro, hello there, sir, and welcome. How is it going? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Still trying to handle the the heat over here. It's still quite hot in Bucharest. I'm not sure if you passed 40 degrees, but it's been like constantly 38, 39 around there for quite some time now. It's different heat though, different heat. Like 2 weeks ago, we were basically cooking in our homes. Now a little bit different. It looks like Spain is also going to be the last choice for Les Confeat'orynques. That's a very powerful nation. That definitely is a good choice. We do need to actually get into the correct slot, and well, let's see how this is gonna go. Highlands okay, Egypt that's a good question, if Highlands is okay for Egypt. That's actually a good question, which I actually am gonna look at the answer. I'm gonna look for the answer myself. Usually it should be fine, even if you do have a lot of hills. Egyptian Cleopatra should spawn quite close to rivers, and because of its river bias, and quite close to floodplains. Now we're gonna need to see how many tiles is he gonna benefit from to get all of those bonuses. Would have been quite funny if somebody actually tried to pick something like Sumeria to get into that floodplain bonus. But anyway, we're also gonna need to wait over here to swap with Kia Bambi, so we get into the spectator slot, and we're just waiting for the players to join. This sounds like you are heat proven. Yeah, it seems like, yeah, forged under heat. What can I say? Under pressure. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Jeru, okay, sure, okay, I swapped with Jeru. That's all fine now, all fine. Okay, we just need to check the 0ms again. Hopefully there's no problems, and then we're gonna go. Give me a second, I didn't see this properly. Okay, there we go. Why do I see mods missing? Oh my god, he doesn't have BBG. Whoa. Wow. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Actually, he got BBG. For some reason, in the meantime, he got BBG. I really hope this is not gonna cause a bit of a problem in the, in the game, in that lobby that we're gonna get in just a few minutes. I do also want to point out we do have BBG on its final version after the beta. We do not have the beta anymore being played out through the communities, so it's going to be BBG 601. More information on the cpl.gg website in the BBG category. Dino Dingo, hello there, sir, and good evening. Guten Abend, my hair. Guten Abend. Okay, so it's gonna be quite important for them to pick up their slots in order of priority for their civilizations and what they want to do in the game. It does seem like they're gonna prioritize Sundiata Keita and Cleopatra first. Both of them are probably gonna go commercials over here, no? Suguba's on one side, and on the other side, the Cleopatra Egyptian definitely wants his commercials. And we do definitely need to see how the land is gonna look. This will give them priority when it comes down to wonders, when it comes down to great people. It is a very good bonus to have. It should be only the host modes that matter. That would be a good feature. Oh my god, yes. I can only say yes. We don't know what's gonna happen. We actually don't know what's gonna happen. We'll see. Again, I guess I feel like a broken record. There was very little, extremely little information about the game. Extremely little about Civ7. Very little. Like, we have so many questions that would definitely change our view on the game. And right now, I did see there are a lot of assumptions being made without a clear base behind them. And we're going to need to see if those assumptions actually come true, or it is going to be just talk. Wait, and even less about MP. I mean, they never actually put MP as their and I don't think anybody, or at least I didn't, expect them to put MP in the front stage, to be honest. Let's be honest about this. My hope is they will actually have a working MP system by the time the game gets out. That's my only hope, and hopefully better than this one. I'm just saying, you know, better than this one. A man must have dreams, right? A man must have dreams. The last Egypt I saw was under the heat of the cells. Yeah. At the very least, I hope it's mod friendly. Yeah, that's another good thing. That's another thing. Yes. We'll see. Like, we got quite a bit of waiting to do, and I'm pretty sure there will be more videos coming out talking about everything. That's how we kind of got used to it, right? The game needs to be hyped up somehow, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to how to say, reveal all of the mechanics and reveal the graphics and so on in time until the release of the actual game on Steam. We'll see. At the moment, I do have to say, I didn't really hear that much positive feedback about the trailer or its presentation. Maybe it was the trailer, maybe it was the movie. I don't know. It is what it is. Feedback is feedback. Okay, so Stulios is actually gonna pick Sondok on the last slot over here. It looks like Fanman did actually rejoin, and we definitely need to see how what kind of Civ6 is he gonna get. It looks like this time around he doesn't have a problem with the mods. We didn't have any more not mod missing notifications over here. We do need to see 245 slots being chosen. It looks like Jeru, Tomprat with 57 Fan, Fairman and Findus are still thinking about their choices. I do have to mention also during this weekend I will stream 2 of the new competitions, Rooster Cup on the Sunday and also a 3-legged race on tomorrow on Saturday. Both of the games are going to start at 1800 GMT, and we definitely have quite a few things to take a look at, especially the Iron Man on Sunday, the Rooster Cup second one. Ooh, that's going to be a juicy game. Tomorrow, since we do have quite a few players lined up over here, we're going to put up, I'm still working on the confirmations, but it looks like we do have 10 confirmed players. I'm just waiting to see if there's going to be anybody that might pull out or need to get in and so on and so forth, because that's what happened last time. So until we actually reveal the full I would say list of players, we're gonna need a bit of time to give them, so we do know the full answers and we don't start switching players tomorrow. Of course that might happen anyway, but at least we do try to actually work around it. Let me see. I have faith. BBG modders are the best. Well, they're very good. What can I say? It's been quite a long road, but it is. I gotta say, Civ6 might be a bit too much competition for Civ7. Do you guys agree? Like right now, Civ6, with all of the mods, with all of the tools, with all like the community, the resources that we actually did manage to get for Civ6 right now, I think it's in a good spot. I think it's in a very good spot. Now it's gonna be a challenge if the new version is gonna beat this. Just saying. It's a hard actually challenge for them, not for us. It's a challenge for them to actually rise above the expectations, right? And that's probably why a lot of you are actually asking so many questions over here. Because yeah, we want to know. We want to know, can they go above this? Shaka is gonna be played by Fatman. I do see Findus is gonna go or find us. I don't know how to actually. It's Findus or find us. I guess totally different meanings. Lotaro, he's gonna play Lotaro. He's gonna be the damage dealer over here. The wrecking ball of the game. 57 fan is gonna go for Peter. I think we've seen him multiple times play Peter, and he did quite well. I would expect just the same today. Let's actually see how Jeru and Tombret are gonna choose their civs here. They're both from the same team, and we still have quite a few choices for them to go for, right? Let's see. Whoa. Did we see Sondok? Yes, last slot. Hungary, we don't know where Hungary is, so Hungary needs to be picked up, and also Spain needs to be picked up. I don't think it matters that much, their positioning over here. Like, for example, for Philip II, maybe it's gonna matter in wonders, maybe it's gonna matter in how to say, some great people like scientists, but most of the time I'm pretty sure he's actually gonna do projects rather than just passively wait for those points to get in. And I'm pretty sure also he will need to think about starting off with harbors, benefiting later on in the game from those shipyards. Now, it's Rich Highlands. It's not a map that gives you a lot of water bodies to actually settle your cities in, and that's definitely gonna be a challenge also for Philip II. It's not unheard of that we actually will see quite a few big oceans. It's just it's not guaranteed that Philip II will be on them, you know what I mean? Let's see if 7 plus 2 DLCs might be can compare. Let's see if let's see. I can't bet against Spain and Egypt on the same team. Oh my god, that's so much gold, man. That is so much gold. And Hungary, I gotta say, and Hungary, all three of these are gonna make so much gold together. Let's put up the remap prediction for today, and let's see how everybody's gonna feel about this. How many remaps? 0, 1, 2. I did also put up the prediction on YouTube to see if we can actually get to 40 likes over there. And don't remember, if you do have a little bit of time, just open up that stream and give it a like. Thank you so much. I do also wanna click on buttons over here to close the screen. There we go. And close this and click this. Okay, this. Just setting my things in order over here so I can see everything on one single window on the right side, on the left side. Okay, so let's see what do we have over here. When are we starting, chat? When are we starting? Are we going left or are we going right? When are we going? Chat needs to make a decision. It's one of the most important decisions in the game over here. When are we starting to comment? Are we gonna take a look at Korea on the left side, Sondok over there, or Sundiata Keita, which we haven't seen in a long time? We're going right. Makes sense, Beasley. Makes sense. Let's actually take a look on Sundiata. Where is he on the map and how is he gonna get his game going? Is this him? Yeah, does look like him. Gambi over here is gonna get his desert. Let me actually open up Sundiata Keita's how to say profile over here. Patronage of great people costs 30% less gold, so he can buy them easier. And we do have theater squares granting standard adjacency to Sugubas, so he will definitely get incentivized to build more theater squares. Cities with a Suguba and theater square receive +1 grade writer points, extra probably. Markets gain 2 slots for great works of writing, and cities founded by Mali, great works of writing grant 4 gold and 2 culture. Now on Mali you do get the -15% production penalty towards all production across the board. It's across the board. Mines do receive -1 production and 4 gold, while the cities will receive 1 food for each desert tile adjacent to your city center. No more faith? It is. There is a bit of faith. Cities receive 1 faith. They own for at least 2 desert tiles around the city. So he is receiving at least 1 faith because of the oasis in this one, and 1 and 2 food because of this. And by the looks of it, he's making that faith. Should be fine. You do see he's growing in 2 tens just by working the 2-2 over there, and I do notice he's gonna have some truffles to improve. We do have also, oh my god, actually a Paititi in the desert for Mali. Really? I mean, really? Oh my god, really, man. Anyway, I'm pretty sure you know where he's gonna settle next, right? we don't have that much desert for him, and of course we do need to see how he's gonna place his Suguba / Theater Square / Government Plaza / any other district placement. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to actually not put that many on not put that many mines on the desert hills. Ooh, at least he has a spot for pyramids, you know, and we can be happy about this. Let's go forward and talk about Shaka over here. We do have Shaka in the southeast part of the map, just around the corner from Russia. They are friends, so that's not going to be a problem for them to actually trade with each other or share the land here. It doesn't seem like Shaka really wants to go into the south anyway, right? You do see he doesn't really have anywhere to settle. And I do have to mention, since the ice is so far to the north, these are not settlers anymore. This is not even coastal spawn, not even coastal spawn. They have fresh water. Now, anyway, we do have him with available options to go to settle towards the north, and I do see a possible goddess of the hunt over here for him. Definitely a lot of ivory tiles to improve and get the gold from. In the north, he's gonna have Egyptian Cleopatra. MC Beton over there is gonna need to defend himself from Zulu later on in the game, or maybe attack him when he's weak, although I kind of doubt it with all of this land over here. To be honest, I do have to say there's only one tile or like two tiles blocking highway from Raketes borders to the site of Zulu over here. You do see all of this flat terrain over here that is actually just gonna be so fast if he gets his movement going correctly. I do see also the scout coming out next turn is going to allow him to start exploring the territory. A lot of horses, 2 horses in the capital here. Moving towards Russia to the southeast and the south of Nalanda, I do notice 57 fan is going to have a decent amount of tundra to play with and these lakes to actually give him the fresh water in this. You do see that he's going to have at least like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities in the tundra, even more if he wants to go to further east side over here, since also he has another ally on the east side. So this kind of feels like his culture waiting room over here. Woo! Russia might actually run away with the game. We do have to see, of course, how he's gonna try to make up for all of the problems of food generation and housing in this non freshwater situation, if he will need to place, and I'm pretty sure he will try to place cities in non-freshwater positions to try to get that population working, more districts and more everything. Wow, Old Triangle, good evening, sir, and thank you so much for the 32 months. Thank you, sir.
Triangle 8.
Also, good evening, sir. Sir Mactador Mundi. Hello, there's a long time no see. How have you been? I do see also Andireo. Bonsoir, monsieur, bienvenue. Welcome, sir. He got the pop-up too. He did. Oh, let's pop-up. Let's pop-up. Let's see. Pop. Yeah. Let's go. Okay. So let's see how this is gonna go. It looks like we do have a settler coming up in 5 turns here from St. Petersburg, and it does seem like Russia, well, it does have the food. It's more a problem of oh no, it's not a problem. Anyway, with the 2 deer tiles to the south, he does have the ability to actually get that Temple of Artemis going. This is gonna be extremely good for him. And that extra food, the extra housing, and the extra amenities are like gold over here for Russia's capital, especially the capital, which needs to be a big city. Now we do have him also settling on a culture tile that is a jade tile, giving him an amenity also to well, use or share with his allies. Moving towards Lotaro, it does seem like we do have kind of a east versus west situation. Yeah, we kind of have a east versus west situation. No, Sundiata Keita is actually behind enemy lines. He's gonna be between 2 enemy civs. Okay, anyway, coming back to Lotaro here, we do have him already with a 2-3 volcanic soil tile that got improved over here from Engulumapu. I do notice he's gonna have easy settles to the west and to the east. I do want to put up again the this lens for appeal. We do have quite a bit of appeal to the south, to the east, to the west, but not breathtaking on all tiles. Yes, Shemamul can easily be placed on that 2-3 tile. That's gonna be a pokers Shemamul. While to the right side, I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to make a little bit better over here, make his way for a few more better Shemamuls. Getting the settler out in 2 turns has 3 directions to actually go and settle. Easiest way would probably be west, and it wouldn't be that bad, but depends on where he actually settles it. Anyway, I think it's fine actually. He can settle salt by the rice tile, work the rice tile, and then the 1-3, like work the rice tile a turn, and then the 1-3s, and she should be fine. Should be fine. Anyway, now moving forward, let's actually take a look at the Egyptian Cleopatra. How much floodplains does he have over here? We do have him in the capital with 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles. Anyway, he does have his settler coming around, and it looks like Zulu Scout is moving through. Does he see this? Does he see this? Yes, yes, he does. He's on a hill. He's above the forest over here. It looks like that scout got smelled out from across the river. Can you imagine the smell coming around here from the scout if that setter actually had vision on it? Wow. Anyway, it does seem like also we're gonna have a third setter coming up in 6, and his dreams, MC Beton's dreams of actually settling towards the east side here might be thwarted by the scout of his opponent. Fatman is moving on the 2-2 base right on the river's edge, and there is a scout coming up from the north. Yeah, there we go. MC Beton is thinking, I don't want to handle that heat, and he's going to get closer to his scout. We definitely need to see if both of them are actually gonna get together on that 2-2 base. Do they know to do a remap vote? Yes, yes. Oh, yeah, there we go. They know. Let's take a look quickly on the Matthias Corvinus. Okay, Corvinus, it's fine. He has a decent amount of land over here and good second settles to the southeast, but no river. Actually, it's not that fine. This is no river bias Hungary over here. What is going on? He's gonna have at least the 4 tiles in his capital to get the extra production towards those districts from the Pearl of the Danube, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna settle that western city. Now we do need to see on the far west side if he's gonna get cities there. Doesn't seem like anybody is next to these places, so I would assume yes, that should be a yes. There we go. We got the vote going on over here. Okay, so let's see. Philip II is here. Madrid 2-1 dice tile. I do see 3-1 horses, 2 2s, and I do see in the Gulf of Valencia we're gonna have some fish tiles, 3-1-1s. We do have him getting his settler out in 1, and let's see the continent split. And he does have a continent split. It doesn't look like he's gonna have an easy time actually getting a city there. That's gonna be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to settle. That's a long way for that other continent. Anyway. And moving to Sondak, we did catch a glimpse of his territory over here. He's also going to be between 2 opponents and 1 ally, right? He's going to have Hungary to the northwest to trade with, and they will probably need to set up coastal trade routes on the water towards the north, while we do see Lotaro over here to the west side is, well, he's going to have that opportunity. No, he's not. We do have a new map that needs to be generated because... Deux Rives did not want to take this. Lancer, good evening, sir, and welcome. Russia is protected, no need to remap. Yeah. Also, Jose, good evening, sir, and welcome. They can see also the full map, or are they playing with, they are playing with Fog of War, sir. We are seeing what's going on, and I can actually click on buttons. This is the vision of Cleopatra, for example, and it is shared within the team, while this is the vision of Deux Rives, which is again shared within the teams. They still can gather a lot of information from watching the information from underneath the Fog of War, and of course they do need to discover as much land. For example, this Zulu scout does not know about the settler being behind the forest over here. Hello, Ure. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Right on time, indeed. Exactly when it's starting. Yes.
Life beneath water, to the great beasts of the steppe.
Okay. Well, let's actually see what this map looks like. And we gotta ask chat, are we gonna go left or are we gonna go right? Chat, this is your time. This is your time to decide, left or right. Where are we going? Oh, Lancer is saying left. We're gonna talk Sundok this time, about Sundok. Let's actually see where Sundok lives. Well, I think we need to actually, well, never mind. I can keep on bouncing around to see the map. Ah, there we go. We find Sundok, and to be honest, these are a lot of hills for his Sewans, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna get to place a lot of them, get those mines around them. It looks like he's also gonna have a more than decent amount of fresh water from the rivers. Whoa, this kind of, yeah, this looks good. This kind of looks like a Hungarian spawn over here. And we do have him with a hut to the west side, some truffles, or that's a cocoa. That's a truffle tile over here in the rainforest. While I do see some bananas in some of the tiles. This is, what is this? Ivory, a 221 gold. Okay, I'm actually yeah, okay, we're just gonna need to wait. I do want to take a look at his neighborhood. Does he have peace, or is he gonna be at war? It does seem like all around him there's gonna, oh, wait a second, we got Zulu across this bay, the Sondwana Bay. I do have to mention they're not allies, so Korea is not gonna get easy economy over here by trading to Zulu, because they cannot. We do have to see how Studios is gonna get his city down. It does seem like he's gonna have a good adjacent tiles over here to make work of. Now we do need to take a look on the others. Philip II. Let's actually see Philip II. Where is Philip II? I think we caught a glimpse of him earlier, but I forgot exactly what. Oh, there we go. We got him in the Gulf of Roses with ooh, +4 campus over here next to, on that peninsula on the stone tile. We do have him with a 231 spice to the south of Madrid, and I do notice he's gonna get a scout out in 3 turns. To the north, he does have the giant causeway. Actually, it doesn't seem like he's gonna get to attack anybody with it, or maybe later on in the game he's actually gonna get some bonuses over there to go against Mali. And we do have him also with a lot of fresh water. I do see his continent split is going to be this time around quite easy to acquire. He can definitely get cattle over here, a 2-2 base over here. Maybe even go a little bit wider, like get this one next to the fertile, and then get another city over here and another city over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 cities also on the Lake Sononyanga to the south. This actually looks very cool. This looks very cool, but anyway, let's see. Next up, what do we have? Hungary, right? Matthias Corvinus. Last time he barely had any bonuses. Let's see if this time around he has. Ooh, he didn't move across. He did not move across. Anyway, looks like he's gonna get a 2-2 base. Only has a single tile with the Pearl of the Danube bonus, and that's probably gonna be for his Gavaron Plaza. Unfortunately, it does seem like he's gonna need to get masonry to actually get the value out of that stone tile. We do have him with quite a few more spaces for cities on the rivers towards the south and towards the west side. It looks like also there's a big river towards the north if he wants to get on that one. Definitely spots with multiple places for the Pearl of the Danube, and we do need to see how he's gonna try to min-max this to get the most, squeeze the most out of this. We do have him also to the west side of Lotaro. That's going to be an opponent to the north of Russia. Again, another opponent, while he's going to have to the west side over here Philip II to rely upon. We're going to need to see if Philip is actually going to want to do something about Russia. This is hellish territory to actually go through, especially right now with all of the blizzards going through. This is not good, not easy for Spain to actually get an army through there. So yeah, Russia again seems like it's protected by the elements. We do have scouting 2 turns from Bura, and I do notice he's starting to scout out towards the east side. He's gonna have eyes on Salara de Unioni soon, and will actually get some experience points for his scout. I'm actually quite curious if he's gonna get this scout his promotion or not. No, probably not. He does have Code of Laws in like 5 turns, so he doesn't have the extra experience from discovering stuff. Cleopatra, let's see Cleopatra. Where is Cleopatra? Here, this time around. Oh, this is worse than the last time. This is actually worse than the last time. Anyway, and I'm talking about floodplains. I don't think the spawn is bad. Just floodplains is like very small. number. We do have him with cattle settled towards the west. Another one of these stones settles towards the west side, and I do see he can actually grab a tile from Zangi Dangxia. This is gonna be a wonder that gives him +2 merchant points and +2 general points just by default. So definitely he's gonna be ahead when it comes to making points for those merchants, not to mention the generals. Getting 2 scouts out to start exploring the territory. We do have him with also wonder very far up north. Jokul. We're gonna need to see if this wonder is actually gonna give him anything, even though it is already starting to explode. That is quite far away for him to benefit from it. Looking on Lotaro, let's actually see. Lotaro to the south of Egypt looks like he is gonna have this time around a much better appeal. No, oh no, he is not gonna have that much better of an appeal. It looks like this territory is not gonna give him the Shemamul places he was thinking of, unless he's actually gonna go for city parks, which I don't think is gonna be an option in this game. We did have some people actually trying out city parks in the FFAs that we have, and also the Ironmans that we had. They just didn't manage to get there, right? It was a bit too slow compared to like Moksha openers or Magnus openers and the other ones. Now we do have the settler coming up importance here from Ngulu Mapu. He already has his 2 scouts discovering the east and the south, and I do see it is gonna be a decent amount of fresh water around him. Yes, a bit more to actually move towards the south, but in terms of turns it should be fine. This is flat land, so he should get there quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a 6 to settle. That's not bad. This settles though on the 1, 2 towards the west side with the fresh water is gonna be Pogarts though. That's probably gonna be his second settle. He does have another possible one. This doesn't look good. Only a single 2-2 here. Yes. I mean, you know, maybe floodplains. No floodplains. What am I talking about? I'm pretty sure it's gonna be 1 city towards the north next to Banana, 1 city towards the 2-2 over there, and maybe the city in the south later on in the game. Anyway, now we do need to take a look at Russia also. The southwest of Lotaro. Lotaro is again the bodyguard of Russia. It looks like 57 fan is starting to explore the west and the east. This time around, he doesn't have that much fresh water all around him. With a river towards the south, unfortunately, it is in the snow. I'm actually confused how this river did not ice over. We do have him with quite a few silver tiles here. 1, 2, in the capital. I do see more in the outer rings over here, but further than they could actually be worked by the city center. He does have a deer tile. He could actually go for a Temple of Artemis if he wanted to, and I would imagine this might be a good spot for it on the east side, getting that other deer improved. Why am I saying? Oh yeah, why am I saying this? Because otherwise he's gonna need to chop that 1-3, because definitely the horse tile, he's not gonna get it there. Now we do have also Shaka to take a look at. He is, what is Shaka and why? Oh yeah, there we go. On Ulundi, he does have the freshwater from a lake, and I do see he's gonna get his settler probably to the south. That seems like a good spot next to those bananas, and also access to a citrus tile, multiple other 2-2s there. It shouldn't be a problem to get the food and the housing going. We do have him also with settles towards the northwest and northeast that are gonna give him the fresh water, not to mention far west side over here, another river. He shouldn't have any problems with Egypt being so far away from his opponent. He should be able to settle as many cities as he wants, benefiting from, of course, the fresh water. Well, Zulu does have the Ikanda though, so you know, it is what it is. Let's see Xundiata. Does he have more desert this time? Yes, and he does have his settler moving towards the second spot. Niani did manage to get religious settlements as a pantheon, and he's gonna grab more tiles whenever he's gonna settle this settler or settle any city. Not to mention he's getting more production towards settlers from that. He did get a dice tile to work, a 1-3-1, and of course coupled with the food, extra food that he's getting from those desert tiles, it should be quite fine. That's 3 extra food that he's getting in Yanni, making him already going for a third pop after he already put out a settler. So sad. Sarmaya, team 2 remap. Looks like this is gonna go. Pebbleton, hello there, sir, and welcome. Top to bottom. It is what it is. Egypt versus Zulu via the lakes might get interesting. It would, yeah, it might be. Let's actually see if they want to do that. Sometimes I wonder how silly BBM algorithm influences some maps. Like, why does a river flow from a sea to the same sea? I don't. BBG does not affect that. actually. BBG does not affect the rivers. It will affect tiles, like workable tiles, or it will change the aspect of a tile, you know, from a plains maybe into a grassland, but or even like maybe desert, from desert into something else, from tundra into something else. But I don't think it affects river placement or how to say lake placement. What it might do is maybe add a few oases over here or some one-tile lakes. Maybe. No, I don't think so. That's it for Team 2. No remap. Yeah, no remap. Well, they did what they needed to do. Let's see. Team 1, Team 2. Wait, we did have one remap, right? Choose an outcome, one remap. That was the outcome of this. And I do want to put up the team labels on the screen because otherwise I am going to get confused, let alone you. Let's actually see. Deux Rives and Confeat. Okay, Confeat. I will put Confeat on the left side because yeah, it's too long of a name otherwise. So, you know, it is what it is. Wait. And on the right side, we do have Deux Rives, which basically means two sides or something like that. If I remember correctly, what it means. Two sides of a river, basically. The two shores of a river. Is that Mali? Yes, it is Mali up north. That is indeed Mali with the first pantheon in the game. And let me actually talk a little bit about him here because he's gonna get his settler, his third settler going soon. And I do see his spot towards the north. He's gonna give him that much needed fresh water. And not to mention his ability to get more food from this desert. We do have him with already 3 population, and he does have geothermal fishery in between these two cities. That means this is a continent split in between these two lakes, and it does seem like he's gonna get the amenities from both. We do have him also benefiting from an iron tile towards the northeast of Niani, and horses in the third ring on the southeast of that capital here. Well, let's actually take a look how things are gonna go on the others. We do have Zulu over here, Ulundi gonna get a settler out in 2 turns, and yes, I do notice we do have him already with 3 pop, and the city to the south has been placed actually quite close to Korea. Remember, they are opponents, and of course, if they do get a whiff of each other, they will start bonking each other. We do have Nodwengu starting off with a monument. He did buy off the banana tile towards the north to get that city more food, and he will have access to a truffle tile. He could place another city there on the cattle if he wanted to get closer to Korea. I do also notice he's gonna have iron and horses in the second ring of the city center. We're probably gonna need to see when he's gonna improve the fish, and I do have to turn this down a little bit because it felt like it is a bit too loud. Now I do see, well, we need to move forward. He'll stab 4 and 2 within production. Can't really talk about that much. We don't have yet a pantheon either, so yeah, we're gonna come back and see what he's gonna do here. Peter should have a pantheon, right? Yeah, he should, and he's getting Earth Goddess. We do have him with Lavra finishing up in 1 turn. He already did manage to get the horse tile improved towards the north, making it a 2-3-1, and it does seem like he is gonna wanna try to get the deer tile improved, so he should actually chop the 1-3-1, won't get that nice juicy bonus for craftsmanship. Now he did put the lava on the right side on that iron tile, and he's gonna get iron immediately after he gets bronze working, after he basically discovers the technology needed to reveal iron. The second city has been placed on the coast. Oh my god, man, oh my god, and we were talking about a bad spawn. How is this a bad spawn, man? How is this a bad spawn? Look at this forest fire. Kick W, man. Kick W, man. Earth Goddess, sir. Earth Goddess. He got Earth Goddess. Pebbleton also, the name comes from the team members coming from France and Quebec, if I remember correctly, or at least the original team. Yes, Le Confeat'orynques did a smoosh with Les Ornithorynques Roses. I think the second team of Les Ornithorynques Roses, from what I've seen the names. And there we go. We got Stulios, we got Jeru, we got Tombret, and MC Beton playing today for them. While on the other side, the Reeves are gonna have Findus, 57 Fan, Fatman, and Kia Bambi. Wow. This is going to be amazing territory, by the way, for Russia. This is going to be insane. Look at all of the 2 foods available for him in Tundra, where he's getting more production. Can you imagine what kind of city he's going to have here? Oh my god, man. I can't even watch this. This is disgusting. This is some plus 18 stuff right here. Oof. Anyway, let's actually take a look on Lotaro, because this is gonna make me crazy. Yeah, there we go. We got him to the north. Inapiramapu did settle next to those bananas. Did open up with campuses from what I do see. That's a +3 in between the mountains and rainforest, and I do notice his third city is ready to go. I'm pretty sure he's settling here. Like, just saying, there is no other option, right? Oh, maybe this one would be an option. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6 to settle, but no fresh water. Meh. Quite a bit of gold together. Meh. Why would you not settle here where you have immediately quite a few 2-2s? Also, a nice setup for your government plaza / campus / commercial / whatever you want in between your cities, right? He does need to pick up a pantheon at the moment. He is making one faith. It looks like he did actually put on the God King card, which I gotta say, a lot of players right now are kind of staying away from it. It does seem like we're coming out of the meta of picking first God King card so you get the fastest pantheon in the game. If you don't actually have a good pantheon, a lot of the times it's better to go for that production. We do have him also getting a monument in Inapiramapu towards the north, and yes, more settlers actually in his capital. He doesn't want to wait. He's getting a fourth city immediately after he actually got the third city. Well, looking next on his strategics, he does have a horse star in the second ring. The iron is quite far away in the third one. That's going to be expensive. And well, he does have more in the south, but again, he's going to need to settle cities there if he actually wants to benefit from them. A decent amount of land. West side, he's gonna have over here Hungary, and that's gonna be an opponent. North side, he does have Egypt, and that's gonna be another opponent. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to make units for both of them. I mean, he needs to share, right? She needs to share. Snow fires, yes. I mean, yes. You don't know, fire can actually happen in the snow. Oh my God, it's happening. It's happening. 2-3 tiles everywhere, guys, and that will turn into 2-4 tiles. So okay, it's not enough that Russia is gonna get all of these good things going from Earth Goddess, from the Lavra, from the religious bonuses, from the extra production on the hills and stuff like that in the tundra. He's gonna get more food and more production also in this city. I mean, come on, man. Why are you going east? Come on, man. What is this? No, my God. He's actually going northeast. Anyway, I do understand that he wants to get it as quickly as possible. Does he even see the east? Yeah, he knows. He knows he has no fresh water towards the south, and he knows his fresh water is towards the northeast. That's going to be also towards Hungary here. And I gotta say, they might actually do some bonking around the cities of Hungary soon. Anyway, let's actually take a quick pick. Did we finish everybody? We talked about Russia, right? Yeah. Okay, Cleopatra. We talked about Mapuche, so Cleopatra, that's on the way. Fertility rights has been chosen as a pantheon for MC Beton. I do see he's gonna get a scout out in London from Iwuru, not his capital city, with more culture coming out from his monument and also the extra culture from his jade tile. We do have him also benefiting from a decent amount of how to say, food from these tiles in the southeast of Rakedet. Yeah, well, I do see Abydos on the west side did get settled on that cattle tile, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna get another city on the stone. It's just a matter of time. Doesn't really make it. It didn't really make it worth to actually get Lady of the Reeds and Marshes. And Sasu, bonsoir monsieur, bienvenue. Also Abu, bonsoir monsieur, bienvenue. Egypt has seen the wonder. Egypt has seen the wonder. No. He did not scout it out. He does not know. He does not know what beautiful wonder he has over here, Zangidanxia, which he can actually settle right next to and try to get the pyramids from it also. Now look at that one random tile of desert over here. Anyway, yeah, 360 no scope. Pingala opener for him. We do need to see also his next settle's location with 5 turns and 6 turns to get the next ones. I'm pretty sure we're gonna come back to see how this is going. I do have to mention he is the top of the screen here with the culture. He's 9 culture a turn, while everybody else is like 3, 7, maybe 5, maybe 2. What's happening here on Lotare? Why does he not get the culture? He just went for the extra settlers, right? Oh, and he didn't finish this monument here. Oh my God, this is actually quite slow. Quite slow from him. Anyway, now moving forward, let's see Hungary. Hungary, Buddha pegs Debrecen. He is getting his horse tile in between Buddha and pegs. That's going to be fine. His iron tile is going to be second ring towards the northeast. He does have a possible, how to say, Temple of Artemis if he wants to. Can improve that fertile with a camp. And I do notice he's going to have quite a few cities to settle. One city to take out. Bandar Brunei probably will need to be taken out by the military of Hungary. And of course, I do see next to his opponents, he doesn't actually have anybody to like any city to go against. Whoa, is 57 fan getting body blocked over here? It looks like the cats of Hungary are making quite a bit of a splash. Anyway, he's gonna settle next to the horse tile, next to another 2-2. He should be fine to close up this choke towards the north. And I gotta say, this is kind of weird how this river comes out of the mountain like that. Mountain, what mountain? That's a hill, right? Yeah, anyway. Commercial hubs are already starting to come out from the players. We do see the campuses over here on Lotaro, and of course the Lavras have been finished on Russia. He's getting his shrines out for that extra faith, with Moksha establishing in his capital soon. Moving forward towards Philip II, we do have him with 3 cities already going for his campuses. The 2 other cities have been placed on another continent. The blue one, on the purple one on the left side, another one. The one underneath is red from what I do see. I do notice he kind of messed up this southern settle. He's probably going to settle directly on Lake Nyanga. And I do notice also he's going to start up with Moksha in Valladolid, not his capital at the moment. And with the campus opener on 3 cities, we do have him getting a +3 over here, a +3 over here, and a +2 in Seville. And while he did improve his horse tiles actually as the first resources he got, he didn't get a Pantheon yet. War declaration has been sent, and I do want to see who is warring whom. I do see Hungary is actually warring Russia over here, wants to stop that scout from discovering some more tiles, and Hungary is, well, did manage to get 2 attacks in that actually increased the experience of the scout to another level. That means he's gonna get a promotion over here and might actually get away from it. The Hungarian Empire is gonna seize also Bandar Brunei, might actually go for Amani externals as the first thing he does. Let's take a look also on Spain's strategics. We did talk about the horses, which he already has improved. 3 of them. These are a lot of horses. And I do notice his iron tile. Wait, I notice his iron tile? I don't notice his iron tile. I think the iron tile is actually underneath the campus. That's the only tile that is not over here, right? It should be underneath the campus. Hey bro, you excited for Civ7? You Ancorn, good evening sir. I need a lot more information to be excited about Civ7. A lot more. Right now, as it stands, I can't really say I'm excited. No, I don't want to lie. I honestly don't want to lie. I can't seem to be excited. We're gonna need to see if with more information, with more how to say, reveals of the resources and everything, what resources of the mechanics of the gameplay and so on and so forth, we're gonna get enchanted over here. Are you excited? Are you excited? Blazing at Games, hello there sir and welcome. Let me actually put up a poll. Let's see. Let's put up a poll. Are you excited for Civ 7? Yay or nay? It's a very simple poll, you know, like I like to do. Very simple answers, you know, very simple question, very simple answers. Only 20 turns, not too bad. Yeah. We barely got through the remap choices and so on, and now we were taking a look at the strategic resources. We were actually just moving towards Sundok over here to see his strategics. And also we're gonna come around to take a look at all of the pantheons. Looks well, but can't say I'm not excited. Okay. Oh, there we go. We got 8 yays over here and only 2 nays. There we go. We got quite a few people excited for Civ 7. I trust the devs, even though half of the choices seem very questionable. I mean, I don't know if I should say this or not, but I mean, I usually like to, I'm kind of a straight shooter. I kind of want to say my things, how to say, my opinions, even if, how to say, even if they don't actually cater to somebody's feelings and so on and so forth. And most of the time I do keep my opinions to myself just because of that. A bit of an issue that I had is not like we haven't seen blunders happen with bigger devs or same level devs. And that's my main fear over here. That's my main fear. So we don't have like these big blunders that are totally predictable. Like, you know, if you go that way, it's going to be bad. Totally predictable way. And could have been actually avoided. That's what I'm worried about. We see this happening. Like, you see it in slow motion. You know it's not good when you get there. And when you get there, you just smash a wall. How to min-max the morphing Civ when era changes? And Sasu, yeah, no pre-order, kick W. That's how you're gonna min-max it. No pre-order, man. I wasn't excited by Fanax's Tuesday show, but Leech did a nice video Wednesday, and now I started to be excited. Well, that's the power of Leech, right? That's the power of the content creator, not actually the power of the trailer that you were shown. It is what it is. And about the pricing, I don't know. Most games, or I should say AAA games, are around that pricing, so can't really say much about the pricing, right? It's whoever's gonna buy it is gonna buy it. And I do have to say, we went to 12 yays excited for Civ 7 and only 3 nays over here. Let's actually see how things are going. We got the Seons coming in here for Korea. He did get Divine Spark as a Pantheon, and I do see Slingers coming in from Gwangju. We do have also Moksha 3 turning going into Gwangju over there to give him that extra culture, and we definitely need to see what is he gonna do here. That Seon is only 1 science, and I do see the Paisley. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Much appreciated, sir, for the tier 1 gift. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. What I can say, CPL, or I should say the Civ6 MP community is going very strong. Very strong. I can actually share with you a few things over here. Let's not take a look at the things. Let's actually just give me a second. I can share so you can see my vision, so you can see how we're doing in the CPL, or I should say multiple communities. This is CPL right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games, 12 games right now being played at the same time, with people are starting to gather actually in this no, at the moment no game is actually starting to gather, but I'm pretty sure soon we will have somebody in the staging rooms over here. I also want to point you out to CivFR Squadrons. Look at these boys, man, they're going strong over here. Oh my god, look how many channels. I'm not even gonna count them, but these are all FFAs and teamers being played out over here. A lot of them, and you can immediately see how much interest is for MP gaming in multiple communities. And I like just look at this, how many games are being played. And this is, I gotta point out, this is not the Civ6 multiplayer lobbies. Like, they're not in the game. They're actually private games that are being played without that visibility of the multiplayer, normal multiplayer lobbies. Bolanis, thank you so much, sir. Much appreciated for the prime. Thank you.
United Primer.
I see. So basically the size of company's budget and the quality. But yeah, okay. Another thing, Sue. This is the community, the Russian community. Right now, they're also playing like 3 games. They also have like 3 games. We can take a look at each community. I'm pretty sure everywhere we do see MP being played out in Civ6. And like I was saying at the beginning of the stream, this is gonna be quite this is gonna be quite a challenge for the devs to overcome Civ 7 title. And this is where my main worry comes from. Civ 6 has already gone up quite a bit in quality, right? And the community helped out, the modders helped out, the players helped out, everybody, the content creators helped out, everybody did help out on Civ 6. Let's see if Civ 7 can beat it. I usually don't play those kind of games, no console. Yeah, and I don't have a console either, and I'm probably never going to get one. I don't see the reason to have a console ever. Has Civ community manager played the game yet? Don't think so. I mean, personally, I haven't seen her react to anything in the channels or something. They are talking though, and I do have to mention this. I mean, there's nothing to how to say not mention on our Civ. I don't know why. Honestly, I don't know why, but they're making announcements over here instead of giving us some announcements to make on CPL. We're making them. I mean, we're definitely mirroring if there's anything over here, but they never actually contacted us for this kind of approach. I don't know why they didn't want to do it. Oh well. So we do have over here some greetings. Give me a second so I can show you on our Civ. There we go. There we go. This is basically talking to kind of a dead server. You've seen all of the other communities are actually talking. They're actually playing. Nobody's playing in our Civ, man. Like really, nobody's playing. Really, nobody. Like not even one game, not even one player has joined these channels, the voice channels. I don't know. And this is where they want to communicate. Okay. Okay, so he can live longer because his whole thing is immortality. He raised his name from the legend in the oh, you're talking about monkey, right? Monkey. Blades Get Games, thank you so much for the prime 6 months. More Civ, Pokemon. Yes, let's see how text to speech is gonna say it. Come on, say it. Is he saying it? Is he not saying it?
United Primer. Blazicat Games. More Civ Poggy Woggies.
Pokewalker. Amazing. That's just gold, man. That's just gold. Anyway, the Ninja Samurai Monkey. Yes. I did actually take a look at Asbon Gold's gameplay with that, by the way, and his comments about the game and so on and so forth. Bonsoir, monsieur Rafifi, bienvenue. Okay, I do want to put two things up. I do want to put up the prediction for who will win on the right side. Le Confeat'orynques. And on the right side, we do have Deux Rives, which is basically the two banks. Two banks? I think banks is actually the correct word. Banks of a river. I know which is exactly. I said it. Oh, I see. You did it. You did it, sir. Also, Nick, hello there, sir, and welcome. I see the sin. Wearing a hat indoor is a sin. Is it a sin? Wait. Is it a sin? Guys. Whoa. Don't make me do the hats off thing over here. I can definitely take off my hat. Why do you call me a sinner? Man, I'm actually quite religious. I don't like to lie, and I do like to actually, how do you call it? I do obey the 10 commandments. That's it. So if you think this is lying to you, I could just take this off. It's not a problem for me. This was a suggestion from my father at some point, like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, that he said, "Oh man, this might be a differentiator on the stream." San Wukong is like one of the most OP characters in mythology. Okay. Let's come back to the game here and see how things are going. Because we're 10:29, we got the remap and we got the prediction going, and we gotta see how the players are trying to use their bonuses against each other here. And we do have Mapuche actually trying to keep away one of the Sevens from building in Korea's territory in the city of Yangsan. I do notice Korea has also improved that horse tile and the ivory tile. He's finishing up his Gavaron Plaza next to his Seon. While he did open up with Moksha first, he's going Magnus second in the city of Seoul, getting another wave of settlers, or I should say another settler. And I do notice he's getting 4 settled over here by Zulu. I do believe Zulu is going to be quite aggressive against Korea. He does need to hit the timing before the Hawachas, which I gotta say his units ability to get to courts should be open first before the Hawacha timing on Korea. We definitely need to see how things are going to evolve. Studios is on 13 science with 9 culture, and he does have 7 gold at 10 with 28 production at the moment. He's actually almost the lowest production one in the game over here. Wow, how did Peter actually only get 23 production? Never mind, we're going to get to him and we're going to find the answer. On Jeru, we do have Philip with 3 cities. He did finish his 3 campuses. He's already on 19 science and 16 culture with Magnus being plugged in Madrid. He did actually use Moksha in the second city. He probably does want to get Magnus internals, but he wanted the culture faster. And we do have him starting to improve his strategics, and also did manage to get God of Cransmont as a pantheon. I do also notice there is a Russian scout smelling around his territory over here. It doesn't seem like he's going to get anything, but you know, what do I know? He might actually just move on the 1-1 and then boom, actually get the builder. Oh, catch him with the pants down. Just a joke. You are great. Much pleasure, sir. Victor, when they remap, it's a whole new map. Yes, Victor. Good evening, sir, and welcome on YouTube over there. Yes, when they remap, it's a full new map. Spain has crazy strategics. Yes. Does Civ7 have golden ages? Did anyone see? They have. So okay, they don't have really golden ages from what I understand. What they do have is they split the game into 3 major parts, and between each part you're gonna get to do major changes to your empire according to something, and that's the information we're missing. We don't know what triggers the era change. We don't know what carries over from one era to the other. We don't know exactly what kind of bonuses will be available, what kind of other leaders or mix and matches, and this is where the assumptions start to happen. We know it will be split in 3. We know there are eras. More than that, we don't know. I mean, I don't know. Is anybody here that does know more about this? I don't think so. You'll just miss the ability to become Mongolia as Egypt. Yeah. And a lot of information is actually carried over, in my impression, from humankind experience for how that mechanic actually started to be. Yeah, to take shape in that game. Now, I'm not that convinced it's going to be the same or being played like the same in Civ7. We'll see. We shall see. It's patience. 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 We learn patience with Civ6 relobbies. Come on, man. We can wait for Civ7 a little while longer. Now, let's actually see. We got Ancestral Hall also in importance for Spain. That's his specializing building of choice in the Government Plaza, which he did actually get next to the campus, and will be able... Well, he could have actually put another campus here, but he didn't. Anyway. We'll see what he's gonna do with this tile. And we do see also after the campuses, he's gonna switch towards commercials. He definitely needs to get those markets in, but right now he does have a lot of production, and he did nail some of the district discounts. Looking on Matthias Corvinus, 3 cities strong, getting his markets in. I do see him starting to improve his amenities, the dye style, the plantations, and I do notice he did actually put a commercial hub 2 tiles out from Debrecen because he didn't have irrigation to actually put it on the rice tile. I gotta say, all of these little things are actually eating into his bonuses and eating into his tempo. And a lot of the times, I do also want to mention, Hungary is well known for putting districts even if they cover up resources, because they want that the bonus of the Pearl of the Danube more than they want those resources. This is, or those features. For example, this forest over here shouldn't have had an ability to... he should have settled on the forest. He should have settled on the forest. He would have had like 3 tiles. One of them would have been a campus, one of them a commercial, and whatever he wanted next. Hopefully Xmas 2025 Civ7 is 50% off. Let's actually see. 2025. Whoa, that's a year and something going. Almost a half. Ave Machiavelli, good evening, sir, and welcome. Civ7 lobby sim is gonna be even worse. Oh, we got Tombrot actually getting out of the game here. Just as you are saying that, man. You're a preacher, bro. You're a visionary. We can always go to Space War approach to Civ7 before deciding to buy it. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I don't think there are many games that I actually buy first before checking out somebody else playing it. But maybe that's just me, to be honest. So I'm pretty sure in this case, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna buy Civ7. Don't think I'm gonna pre-buy it, but I'm maybe coming closer over there. I'm gonna buy it. So we get to play it, right? We get to interact with it. We get to see all of the mechanics. I just hope it's not gonna be a disappointment. I hope it's amazing, and I want to spend exactly. It's not the money problem. It's not the price problem. We just hope it rises to our expectations. Why I can do culture victory? While yeah. If you just want to spend 7, you can wire it to me. I mean, Machiavelli just throwing out over there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can send them here. I'm gonna take care of it. Oh my. Anyway, let's actually take a look. Tombret is recovering and coming back to the lobby. We're gonna need to see how he's gonna get things going here. And in the meantime, I do see God of the Forge has been picked up by Mapuche as a Pantheon. We do have him getting his Government Plaza here. And I do see more, an encampment is also coming out from Inapiramapu. He did settle this city to the southeast. That's the 4th one that he was going for. But you do see how late he was on the other districts, like on his Government Plaza. With a few builders, he's gonna start improving his territory. We do have quite a few things. Give me a second. Sorry, I needed to close the door. Okay, it should be 69 and only for regional pricing. You know, I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. No idea about how pricing should work and how regional pricing. That is way beyond my pay grade, as they like to say it. I have never done a study about this and never seen a study about this. Now, I just know, yes, on Steam there are quite a few regional prices being applied. You can get founded for $120 for a period. Yeah, you can. And I understand you get some benefits over there. I do have to say I'm kind of like neutral on the cosmetic stuff. I kind of like it and don't like it at the same time. I can understand why people might disagree with it, but I can understand why it could be a very cool thing in the game also. Look at Dota, for example. If it doesn't give you unstoppable bonuses in the game, why not? I mean, you know, who doesn't want a bear scout? You don't want a bear scout? Let me actually ask. Oh my god, this is a big question. Do you want bear scout? Do you want bear? I'm gonna put it BEAR scout with big letters over here. Yay or nay? There we go. Start the poll. Do you want a bear scout or not? I'd rather give 20 subs for 120. I went away for a bit and Molly's already on 6 cities. Yes, sir, Lancer. He's multiplying like the plague over here. Look at this. Gambi is going for his pyramids. He's getting audience chamber. He's getting also his things improved. And since we are 1032, we're gonna get to talk about his golden age. He went for a pen brush and voice. We don't see him opening up with any holy sites, and of course Sugubas are getting built everywhere. I'm pretty sure he's gonna follow this up with also campuses and theater squares from some of his cities. And I do have to say this is a pretty cool place over here to put two of those theater squares. We do have his audience chamber finishing up in 3 turns, and well, he did get to settle towards Zulu. While Zulu is building up his infrastructure towards Korea, we do have Zulu getting Liang first in the capital city. This is extremely surprising, actually. He's going Liang first over here, and he went for the food Liang, not for the other Liang. He's right tree over here, Liang. He's went agriculture. He might actually go for zoning commissioner and housing boom. Wait a second, this is a way I haven't seen this way in a long time. So we do have him with quite a few resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you take this one into account, okay, I mean that's 9 extra food and 9 extra production in that city center from those resources, and you do get them quite quickly. So you know, can't really disagree. I don't really think it's gonna be fast on the stats though. Right now he's 9 science and 18 culture, definitely struggling with the stats. We do have also to take a look at his golden age. He's in a pen brush and voice golden age on Shaka. On Peter, monumentality golden age, we got him on 3 cities. We do have also shrines coming up here in Smolensk, and I do notice traders are coming in to actually connect his cities. He's getting pillaged, but he does have a settler moving towards that awesome source spot. He's gonna get all of this forest. Oh my god. And Hungary, did Hungary actually get to see this? Or I mean, he saw something of this. He saw something, but not everything. Bear scout, there we go. 5 yays and 2 nays. There we go. Bear scout, man, we gotta get the bear scout in. Getting to get an advantage over the Pharexis AI. Yeah, I don't think there will be any kind of advantage over the AI. I don't think they will cross that line, but maybe that's just me. That's my hopes. Yeah, what the burnt forest, man. Look at this forest, it's beautiful. This is another thing that we actually love about the game. Like, you always have so many things coming up from the land, popping out that are going to be different from map to map. Amazing. Well, looking at Russia, he did go for his monumentality, his 8 science with 16 culture, and also 31 faith at 10. We do have him on 36 production. While I do notice he's getting his government plaza ready, his trader did not move from the capital for quite some time. We did have him also settling that northern city, and he does have the opportunity to actually get some units towards Hungary. The question is, will he? since Hungary is actually setting himself up for a fast expansion with Ancestor Hall finishing up in 3 turns, we might actually see him having quite a bit of a low army size for quite some time. For at least like 10 turns, it should be Hungary with very low army size. He does have a scout here strategically placed between the mountains to hold any kind of units from Russia coming in on the shores, but of course, Russia can just go around it. Well, what else do you call all these if they so considering how OP they were? I don't think they were. I mean, I don't think that's extra content. I don't think that's actually giving you an advantage. That's just other content. I think it would be OP. It would be quite unquestionable if you would have abilities unlocked on civs that everybody owns with money. That I think is it's a line that you shouldn't cross. Russian Preserve suddenly is a valid idea, especially with this one. Yeah. He did also get a religion, by the way, on Russia, Glagla. We do have him with Feed the World and Pilgrimage. He's gonna get the faith, and I do see he's gonna get the food from his shrines and temples while he started improving his silver tiles here. He's just gonna give them to everybody in his team. Well, moving forward on Lotaro, we do have him 21 science and 24 culture. I do see he is going to finish his first encampment in the city of Inapiremapu to the north and started improving his plantations. He's going for Wolo's throne in the capital, Gavron Plaza, and I would imagine it will be Hungary that's going to be on the receiving end of that stick. Now, there could be actually also Egypt towards the north. We definitely need to wait and see which one of the targets he will choose. He went for God of the Forge, so he definitely is out for blood here. Now we also see Pingala establishing in Piremapu in 3 turns, while he did open up with Moksha in the capital. Still has a few cities to place towards the south, and of course towards the north, towards both his opponents over here. West side and north, actually, I should mention. Well, moving forward, Cleopatra does have 15 science with 20 culture on Golden Russian Voice. He's barely finished his Gavron Plaza right now. Man, I was talking about Lotaro being late on Gavron Plaza. He's actually ahead of Egypt. Egypt did go 4 cities of his own. He did start off getting his markets out and barely getting right now some of them finished. Even in his capital, he didn't actually get to finish that one. Starting off with internal trade routes. Did he even meet Zangidangxia? Okay, guys, this is the moment of truth. You know the moment. Did he meet Zangidangxia? Yays or nays in the chat? Glagla is a childish word for gold. Oh, I see. That's funny. Yays or nays in the chat. Also, hello there, papas. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Saipong, hello there, sir, and welcome. I was thinking of something else. Okay. You think... Rafifi, you think? Come on. Saipong is saying nay, by the way. So he didn't actually see Zangidangxia. He's not buying this tile, and I would have to say, point out, he does have 54 gold, so it should be at least 1 tile, right? Okay, let's actually see. Is this the scouting scene? Is this the scouting scene, or I should say no scouting scene? Not properly scouting your surroundings? Chat, you gotta help me out here. Do we have 3 A's in the chat for a scene activated or no? No, I mean, okay, we got 1. We got 1. Give me a second. Bam. There we go. Needed to change a little bit the angle. There we go. Should be fine. Otherwise, if he had seen it and would not buy tiles, that would be a big sin. Ping, hello there, sir, and welcome. So we got 2. We got 2 confirmations. Do we have a third one or no? I can't believe Machiavelli is actually not talking about this. Incredible. He's probably watching something else over here. Definitely watching something else. Man, come on. You gotta tell us, Machiavelli. Is this a sin or not? You did not see the Zangidangxia to the north. Never scouted it. Even settled next to. I mean, that tile can be acquired by the city of Necken. Okay. So if you guys don't say, my Firefox bro, and I saw an, I don't know what you're talking about. So Necken got settled, and look at this. Machiavelli, what do you think of this? Never scouted that beautiful wonder over here. And the question is this a sin or not? Not scouting your surrounding territory. Do we put it in or do we not put it in? Because you're basically the decider, right? We already had 2 confirmations. We need a third one to actually put this in. Clearly, okay, we got a third one. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so let's put this up. Definitely scout your territory, guys. Scout your territory. This is not cool. Not cool. Anyway. Now moving towards Hungary, we do have him on 15 science and 29 culture, still on 3 cities. He did get that ancestral hall, and I do see him getting a 4th city from PEX. We do have him with good tiles towards the north of Buda, and I do notice towards the south of PEX there could be another city being settled there. It is going to be a coastal, and I'm pretty sure Russia could get some boats out. He does have 3 coastal cities, so you can imagine that's not going to be tough for him. Also Machiavelli saying I won't call it a sin, it's a teamers game. He knows where his enemies are, and that's the player top priority in a teamers game. Yeah, but also knowing your surroundings kind of feels like he should be one. Hey, he did actually get the city of, imagine he could have had 2 cities on Wonders, man. He did actually get the city of Ses on Haifa Jokul, getting that nice extra culture and nice extra food going. Anyway, let's see, it's Philip II. Pembrasian voice, 36 science, 29 culture. He does have 53 production over here. One of the top rollers. Yeah, from his team actually. He's first in production. Philip II only has 3 cities, and I do see him getting Ancestral Hall and another 3 cities that are coming around. One towards the south, towards the lakes of Onyanga. One towards the north, where that builder is. And I do also notice another one coming out from Valladolid, which is probably going to be west side. He's getting a horse from Seville to increase his strength. No, he already has his strength impulse. He did get a horse out. What is this horse from? 4 actually. Is he gonna take out Vilnius? He might actually just take out Vilnius here towards the northwest, because you know, why not? I mean, he has a few horses, you might as well bonk him against the city center. Surely he will find Zangidanxia soon. Oh my god, can you imagine if he just grows, like casually grows into the 1-3 and he sees that wonder and he's like, oh my god, this wonder has been here for all time. Do you guys remember Chuck's reaction when this happened? Yeah. SAS city is pretty good on a volcano, yeah. But once you know where your enemies, you are surely you can afford 1 scout to reveal your backyard. Or maybe there'll be some pocket seas, maybe huts, maybe wonders. Who knows? Exactly, dude. He will be so mad. He will be so mad. Yes, he will be. MC Beton is not gonna like this. Anyway, now moving forward, we do need to take a look at Sundok. Sundok is on 4 cities, and he will need to get that general out. I do see that Zulu did not put... Where are his generals? Whoa. Did not actually put that much effort into getting generals. He's only 3.4 points a turn. He did get Shun Tzu and got a book from it, and it looks like he's not making the projects. We don't actually see him trying to deny Sondok the general. As you can see, in Camel Training Project is gonna finish here in Korea's territory in 2 turns, and I do notice he's getting more cities out, while he did manage to get Ariabata as a scientist. I do also notice in the scientist screen, Spain did actually manage to pick up Hypatia. That's gonna give him an extra science point on each of his libraries, and gonna get a free library in the districts he is gonna be in. While Zankian, it did manage to also be picked up by Mali. Zundiata Keita over here is gonna manage to get the extra trade out capacity, not to mention the extra 2 gold over there on the series. We do also have Zulu on 2, 4, 5 cities. He's getting 6, 7, 8 out, and I do notice he's getting Olostron also in 2 turns from Ulundi. Definitely gonna get ready for the night timing over here, or maybe coarser timing. We do need to see how Shaka is gonna try to evolve his strategy against his opponent. It's not an easy land to go through, but I do imagine he's gonna have stronger units than Korea for some time until the Hawachas come out. The Hawacha timing is probably over here for any kind of push of Zulu. So he needs to be careful. It's either before attacking or after attack. Zangidanxia is much better early game than late game, so every turn he doesn't get it, it's huge loss. Yes, I'm pretty sure the turns of Zangidanxia actually being useful are way gone. Way gone. It would have been used for like maybe 15 turns ago or something. My fire, good evening sir and welcome. How are you doing? Well, looking on... Sundok, we do need to see also Magnus in the second city, Moksha first, Pingala in the east side. He does have 18 science with 23 culture, and he did choose a pen brush and voice golden age. Only 47 points of production though. We do have actually across the board here Deux Rives managing to get more production points than their opponent, 67, 63, 66, 67, and another 52. And while on Confeat'orynques, we only have 47, 53, 43, 56. They're a bit lower in production, and I do have to mention on 57 fan on Russia, you gotta take into account that face generation also. He's on 54 faith turn over here. This is not something you want to just take lightly. And we do have the trader from Novgorod actually connecting to the capital with a road, those two cities, while he's gonna start actually chopping this territory. He's gonna start improving the mines over it. We do also need to see how many other cities he's gonna get. Another 2 settlers coming around, and of course using that faith generation of 56 to buy out builders and allow him to keep on snowballing, because you know that's what we like to see, snowballing. Now we do also see an encampment being placed from Egypt. This is going to be quite dangerous for Egypt to defend against Mapuche, or from Mapuche, with horses coming around at the moment from Mapuche. We do have 32 science and 32 culture for Lotaro. He's 8 turns away from castles, and he's going for drama and poetry. I guess he does want the double campus card over here. Would have thought he's going mercenaries as quickly as possible so he can upgrade those Malon raiders with enough gold, because, you know, why not? Now we do have him also with only 14 gold a turn. They definitely need to get more gold on Deux Rives. 14 minus 6 plus 27 plus 54 is not that much. On the other side we do have MC Baton with 48. I do see also Tom Pret with 52, 16 on Jeru, and Studios is going to be on 18. Looking at Sundiata Keita, though, we do have him managing to get the Temple of Artemis going with 3 turns to finish. This is quite surprising. Russia actually gave up on that wonder. I'm pretty sure he would have had the opportunity to build it, especially with this deer tile on the right side, or even with this deer tile here next to St. Petersburg. With Sundiata Keita also getting Bingala in the city of Kirina, he did already manage to finish the pyramids, giving him 1 free builder and 1 extra charge for each of his builders. From then on, this is extremely powerful. Putting down some encampments, he will need to fend off attacks at some point from Spain from the south, and of course he's going to need to build a big army for that. He's also pretty sure he's getting the feudalism timing, because he's going for all of these builders in the city centers, and of course he doesn't have monumentality to actually make work there.
Bob has joined the round table.
Creepy SpongeBob, thank you so much for the follow, sir, and welcome. Did I just miss? I think I did. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I missed the chats on the screen over here. Click. I'm sorry. He must say 1-3 tiles next to. If he does not, it's a sin. Yeah. Civ players, Civ6 players, something like the die-hard Civ5 players when it comes to Civ7. And Baxter, I can't wait to actually see if that's gonna be true or not. I gotta say, again, it is gonna be quite an interesting period over here to see if it rises up to the expectations or not. I do believe Civ6 did rise to the expectations of being better than Civ5. We'll see if Civ7 does. Okay. Well, Lotaro. Multiple horses, already a general. So we do have 3 generals already acquired. I would imagine already Korea did get one. No, he did not yet get one. Let's actually see the points over here. Did he manage? Oh yeah, there we go. He just got one. While Zulu, unfortunately, it was a bit too late. He's 0.2 points away from recruiting another one. And Hungary is trying to get a general. I don't think he's gonna get one. Like if Zulu is gonna get one, I don't think Hungary is gonna get one. And that's gonna cause a bit of an issue here. If Sondo can defend himself, Matthias Corvinus will have problems defending himself against Mapuche. And I do see that Tombrot is actually quite late on his science and culture compared to his next door neighbor Lotaro. I also want to point out this land is much more easier to go through, and the city of Pex is such an easy target over here with 3 tiles to attack, 4 tiles to attack into it, and it is behind the, like next to the mountains, with the back against the mountains. Comparing that land of movement, like look at this. You can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiles to attack the city of Pex, while over here in the north it's gonna be like, let's take it from the outside, right? From the outside of the borders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oh, 8. We actually get to Abydos. Oh, wait a second. This might be happening. Let's actually see where is he gonna go. I'm pretty sure both directions. He should go both directions. Right now, he needs to get like 15 horses, 16 horses, and just upgrade them at that timing of castles. He does need 5 turns, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't have mercenaries because, you know, he's going recorded history. Even if he would have had that much culture, I'm pretty sure he didn't have enough for both sides, for both top 3 and bottom 3. Remember, on the civic tree, you basically have a big choice over here after political philosophy. If you're going top 3 games of rec, games and rec, or drama and poetry in the bottom. If you go games and rec, you have access to feudalism, you have access to mercenaries. If you go bottom 3, you have access to recorded history for the double campus card, and also civil service alliance, not to mention divine right, the next tier government, which is usually the one getting rushed to, because usually you do manage to get enough culture to actually discover it before the second era ends. Overall, Civ7 feels much more single player, fun focus, lots of quality of life ideas, less micromanagement feature, which are great for single player, but not not for multiplayer. Yeah, well, let's see what they do. Civ7 will be fine. It is if it is mod friendly. You're right. If it is mod friendly, I'm pretty sure we will have quite a few smart modders actually trying to make it work, right? We'll see. We did have some very smart modders in the community actually giving their time, and I can only thank them for it. And they made the whole community very good with their work, which is so nice. And yes, I do know some people didn't like other people, and some people didn't like other people, and so on and so forth. But at the end, everybody actually pitched in to make a better community. Cisco said it was less mod friendly than Civ6. We don't know, Machiavelli. Honestly, we don't know. I have no idea. Personally, I don't know, and until I actually hear it from the horse's mouth, it's hard for me to actually say yes or no. It's almost like they care about, besides the networking is still bad, which is the real problem with it for us specifically. We don't know so many details of Machiavelli. I don't think it actually is helpful in general for us and for them and for the chat and so on and so forth to keep assuming stuff. Let's actually see it. Okay, sure, like in 3 assumptions, we might actually see the same things carrying over from Civ6 into Civ7, but in another way, we might actually see new things. So we don't know until we get the reveal. We saw so little, guys. It's so little. It's so tiny. Anyway, it doesn't help anyone to make assumptions. Actually, it only creates false hope if you make assumptions. Anyway. In the city-state screen, we do have Muscat with Venice and Bandar Brunei for the trade bonuses. I do see Rapa Nui with Vilnius and Namadol for the culture. We do also have Hattusa over here as the single science city-state in the game, and that is going to be to the east of Cleopatra, west of Zulu. We do have actually Zulu getting attacked by one Korean archer, and it looks like both of them are actually just shooting arrows between themselves here. Now, while I do notice Zulu is still not building up an army, he did manage to get to one turn a commercial from the capital city. Looks like he hit some timings over here, some discounts. Very nice. Korea also getting spearmen out to fend off attacks. Looks like he's more worried about the west. He's actually more worried about Mapuche than he is of Zulu. Can you imagine that? He's more worried. Wait a second, Mapuche is his ally. Why is he? No, he's not. Sorry, no, he's not. Never mind. I got confused. Well, it does seem like Mapuche is sending a few units towards the east side, and a few units towards the west, and a few units towards the north. I mean, who would have thought that Mapuche is going to send units everywhere if he could? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I just know that I know him pretty well. I'm very certain in what I say. Okay. Okay, let's talk about Chinese Ninja Samurai Monkey game. When that game looked great. I'm gonna say that game looked great. Yeah. Not really familiar with all of the drama around it, but I did hear something about it. I think As Mongol talked about it, so I'm not going to cover the subject. Let's actually see. More cities coming up from Zulu, and I do notice Hungary did actually levy the city of Namadol to get to attack Mali. Oh, get a look at this. Temprot is actually going to try to do some damage here with the units levied from Namadol. Did not upgrade them into swordsman or something stronger than the units that Namadol had, but still, that's pretty good. He's still gonna do a bit of pressure here on Mali city of Timbuktu. While we do have new settlers coming around, Mali is gonna need to get some units here to fend off attacks. Yeah, because Benny Hill was such a great scientist. You should totally do what he said. Kijk tabel, man. Never assume when you assume, you make an yeah. It's a Souls-like game from what I saw. Yeah, and everybody was excited about the hard game. Can you imagine actually people... Man, I can't believe actually there were people suing the devs from making hard games. Did you know that people are crazy enough to actually sue devs for making hard games? I feel like dying inside one step at a time. What is your opinion about this, chat? Am I the only one that's just like, what the... Am I the only one thinking this? Anyway. We do have 2 more turns for Lotaro to actually get those units into the, how to say, out so he can get the Manor Raiders. I do see 4 on the west, 4 on the north, 4 on the east. Yeah, we got units coming around everywhere. I'd also notice Hungary did deploy his army towards the northeast. No unit to defend the city of Pex. Now, while I do see Hungary did send a scout to see what's going on, Russia is actually running after it to try to take it out before he sees the Manor Raiders. In the south, Russia did manage to start to put down his theater squares, amphitheaters here, and I do see a wild warrior coming in. Hello there, sir, and good evening. Funny thing is, that is most human thing I heard in a long time. Wait, what was the... Wait, I'm playing Snowbreak right now. Turns out Johnny Silver as an anime guy is pretty fun. Okay, anyway. Okay, so let's see. Wallostron did finish. Spain did actually get quite a few cities, 2, 4, 6, 7, and I do notice he's right now plugging in Pingala in Seville. It doesn't seem like he actually made use of his horse to take out Vilnius, and of course he might have been worried of getting too close to Zulu. We do have new Ikandas coming around here from Zulu, and I do have to mention in the general screen we did have Trung Track being picked up by Zulu. He did also get the early Shunzu, while we did have Korea picking up Hannibal Barca and Mapuche getting out Burica. We do have Hildegard of Binga, the next one. Maybe Russia would actually want this. I do see in the Great Engineer screen there's nothing extremely good, but I do see Egypt is just gonna have a pick over here tonight for Marco Polo. Gonna get an extra trader, a free trader in his empire, while Sundiata Keita did manage to get the other trader. Remember, there are 3 of them at the beginning, or I should say from the beginning to the mid game in the merchant screen that could give him extra trade routes. Wait, you're the guy who played CSGO with the racing wheel? Whoa. How can you play the CSGO with the racing wheel? Hello? What? Wow. Okay, I mean that is heavy. That is heavy. I do see encampments coming around here from Camby, and yes, finally he's actually gonna get the city and the settler coming around from his capital, moving towards the east side. We do not see him with that many cities though. 2, 4, 6, and soon to be 7 cities. It doesn't 8 cities actually. He's gonna have 8 cities. It does seem like 2, 4, 6, 8 Zulu would be quite the same level. We do have Spain also 2, 4, 6, 8. Everybody's going for 8 cities. Okay, not everybody. What is going on here and on Hungary? You do see how actually late he was because he didn't get his bonuses, unfortunately, for his from his Pearl of the Danube. And yes, he's gonna have 1, 2, 3 more settlers to come out of his cities, but it still might not be enough, especially with the army of Mapuche coming in, getting ready to bonk his opponent's cities. I would imagine Mapuche might end the game right here, right now, if Tombrot is not actually gonna start chopping out, oh no, units from the city of Eger with the builder he got, or from Pex with the builders he's coming out. That might be a big problem for Hungary. And remember, these units are not actually gonna go towards a single direction. They're gonna go towards the north, towards Egypt, and bonk these cities. They're gonna go towards the east, towards Korea, and bonk these cities. They're gonna be everywhere trying to pillage their opponents. It's on YouTube, look it up. Okay. It has a PS5 controller built on into the center of the screen, the wheel, I mean. It's actually a Logitech wheel made for PS5. Wow. I did have I do have some friends that actually tried to build themselves like custom chairs and I would say the whole setup for racing. They really like to play that Forza Horizon. I'm not sure I ever got into it. I mean, I understand the idea of trying to actually play a simulator, but it kind of feels like it needs a little bit of fun, like the Need for Speed ones or something, you know. But yeah, I can definitely imagine it is amazing. Okay, Maloriters did get upgraded over here, and Mapuche is gonna start moving towards his opponent with the Western Army and with the North Army. I don't think he's actually gonna upgrade these ones on the East. These look more like defensive. Oh no! Oh, I'm wrong. He did upgrade 3 of them. He did upgrade 3 of them at least. I would have definitely upgraded these ones. But anyway, maybe he does have gold. Does he have gold? No. He just ran out of... They all ran out of all of the gold. I do have to mention the difference in science and culture is actually quite troubling. How to say... between Matthias Corvinus and Lotaro. We definitely need to see how things are gonna fare. I'm pretty sure they also see on Lotaro's 600 military strength. They know what's coming in through the forest. We do have Hungary sending Marcus Licinius Crassus on the front line to see what Mapuche is gonna do. Mapuche only needs to actually step on that great merchant to deny the visibility, but that will also give an idea to Hungary that there are units on the way. And 3 turning spearmen is not gonna help at all. He actually needs to chop these and chop these faster. And wait a second, did Hungary just get boats out? Whoa, did he just chop 2 boats out and he's going for more? Wait a second, is he actually gonna want to challenge Russia on the seas while he's gonna be challenged himself by Mapuche Malo raiders? Really? No, wait, especially if you have PSVR. Well, I don't know what PSVR. Like the PlayStation virtual reality or something? Is that what it means? Malons are already here, sir. Yes, Malons are already here. Also, Machiavelli, I'm not sure if I can actually... I don't know what to search on YouTube. Just CSGO Racing Wheel, basically, like as the keywords. I'm gonna look it up. Maybe some YouTubers over here can give me an answer to that question. Anyway. Let's actually see. Zulu still didn't start to build up an army. Now he's getting some swordsmen now, but it does seem like he's kind of late on actually getting his army towards Korea. We did have a lot of gold being invested in Fidus, and he might actually get quite a bit more gold if he does manage to punch through the initial defenses of Hungary or his northern neighbor, Egypt. By the way, Egypt is trying to get knights out. He's just 1 turn away from stirrups, and I do see he's getting a few heavy chariots. They definitely will need to invest some gold into these to get that going. And did he actually still not see Zangi Dangxia? Oh my god, man. Oh my god, man. Yeah. I'm just, you know, I'm gonna casually click on the clip button and I'm gonna just make a clip out of this, man, because this needs to be remembered. This needs to be remembered. Away from stirrups and they invest some gold. Did he actually not going? And did he actually still not see Zangi Dangxia? Oh my god, man. Okay, there we go. The hidden jewel. Okay, let's call it the hidden jewel. Publish. There we go. Publishing. Okay, very unlucky. Yeah, I mean, that's the sin we actually put in, like throw it and anti-roll. That's basically the sin. I don't know if you can call this unlucky, man. But anyway, I mean, I'm quite surprised he didn't actually buy the 1-3 tile a bit of time ago just to get that extra production going in the city center. But anyway, it is what it is. We do have more cities deployed to the east. I do see the city of Ses in the north did start to get his upgrades going, and we do have the Malo Raiders starting to move towards their opponent cities, towards Hungary by the looks of it. Hungary over here is seeing them with an archer. I do see he's scrambling to get more spearmen out. And I do want to mention these spearmen are not going to hold the Malo Raiders. He does need men at arms. And right now, Matthias Corvinus is barely discovering his mathematics. He should get the next technology, right? With galleys going towards the south, it looks like Russia is going to need to get his own galleys out. And I'm pretty sure this is a challenge that Russia just accepted to fight off on the seas Hungary here. 3 cities versus 1. I think we kind of know who's going to win this. Now, we do also need to see what's going on between Zulu Zulu and his opponent, with both generals just watching each other angrily. It looks like they're actually just, you know, seeing each other's eyes and not actually shooting arrows here. We do have a few units from Zulu moving towards the front line. No, I think he actually just got them close to each other. Is he gonna take out Johannesburg? He might actually just take out Johannesburg. Trying to chop the statue of Zeus with Magnus in the city of Quaducuza. He did start to put down some of these Alcazars. These are gonna be quite useful from Granada, giving him that extra nice and juicy culture. Not to mention making them good tiles, right? 2-2-3 tiles are actually quite workable. 1-3-1-2s with yeah, it's workable. It's quite nice. And look at that, he is just 4 turns away from getting statue of Zeus, getting 3 of the spearmen, 3 of the archers, and a battery ram with that army. He can definitely send all of them towards the southwest. The big issue that I see is he doesn't have a trader from Ungumdundulov, the city on the far west side of his empire, connecting to the capital, or at least this road pathway over here, so he can actually move those units quickly. Like, while horses can actually move quickly, the swordsmen do take a lot of time to actually get going. Well, Findus, I do have to say, he didn't actually keep his army connected. He doesn't get that much of a flanking bonus here. And yes, I do see he has relatively weak units to go against Hungary for some time. It would have been extremely useful if you would have managed to actually get these going with that. I would say connected, like next to each other. In the north, we do have actually Findus going for the main cities of Rakedet, not actually going towards Neken, where the governor Victor has established, and where Egypt MC Beton did choose to build up his major defense. Now we might actually see him going very quickly to pillage some tiles here. Well, he discovered knights, and now he's gonna need to put a lot of chops into just getting a single knight. I do have to say, this is a bit of a desperate move over here, but desperate times call for desperate measures. We do have MC Beton trying to get an encampment training project, definitely desperate to get another one of these generals. The medieval ones are available for him, and Zulu is gonna get one with 11.5 points a turn. Well, it's gonna be probably another one actually picked up by before anybody else. We do have Egypt that needs at least two projects, if not even more, because he's only 3.4 great general points a turn, and he only has like 10 in his bank. So there we go. First attack started off. We do have Manor Raiders with 7 movement going towards Abydos, and I gotta say, man, I'm glad I was mistaken. He got through this hilly terrain extremely quickly. And I do have to mention, what is this on Studios? He's actually making so much of a defense on the west side. He's so worried that Mapuche, and granted that those worries are true, are going to come for, and those Manor Raiders from Mapuche are going to come from him. Korea has built a little line of spearmen that is spanning on his western border, deployed on the western border. Another encampment training project for him to get those bonuses. And I do notice in the south he did place in Gongju Governor Victor. Looking at the yields, I do have to mention, we do have a significant difference between Les Deux Rives and Les Confeat'orynques. We got 77, 113, 103 and 102 production on the side of Les Deux Rives, while on the Les Confeat'orynques we only have like 98, 99, 43, 94. This is just going to cause a bit of an unbalance during the next phase of the game if they don't manage to actually fix this with something else. Yes, I do have to mention, we are in the Lotaro Manor Raider timing, and that will put a lot of pressure on the players. They will try to get the defenses up, and there was a lot of production being spent on these spearmen to try to keep away these pesky Puche Manor Raiders from his land. The biggest question is, how much value can Egypt, can Manor Raiders get out of this opposing territory? With quite a few units to go against, we do have Hungary trying to fend off attacks to the east of Buda. Findus did manage to find his way on one of his opponent's commercials, and he does have promotions on some of his Manor Raiders. Wait, all of his Manor Raiders? Okay. Wow, did he just lose? I think he lost a Manor Raider here.
Sketchy_CS has joined the round table.
Thank you for the follow, Sketchy CS. Much appreciated, sir, and welcome. Russia seems no, come on, man. What do you mean? Like, look at him go. 29 science, 52 culture, 114 production, 126 faith. He's fighting on the seas with Hungary, pushing him back, and at the same time, he should be getting more cities. Let's see. He's on 2, 4, 6, 7 cities. Doesn't really have where to otherwise go, right? He needs to place non-freshwater cities, and I don't think he's ready to invest into non-freshwater cities. So he's going a little bit further to the west side. which is understandable. Like the land to the east side is quite bad. Yeah, I think he's doing fine. He's yeah, he's doing fine. I think he's doing fine. Do negative members, but Mali carrying so hard, they will have more gold. Well, Mali is already on 129 gold a turn, and Fanman is on 40 on Zulu. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go down a little bit here while he's gonna start getting his armies out. In the meantime, he's getting boats out from Ulundi. Okay, well, I think they're actually putting all of their eggs in the basket of Lotaro over here, trying to help Lotaro do as much damage as possible and slow down their opponents while they are getting their sim up. And to be honest, it is kind of happening. We do have Zulu 45 science and 69 culture versus Seondox 44 and 43. About the same production, definitely better gold. Sundiata Keita is on 60 science, 62 culture, and 103 points of production versus Philip II's 55 and 47 with 107 points of production. Looks like Spain over here is also starting to put the first industrial zones of the map down. And he does have some accurate placements for them. We do see this is going to be industrial zone, right? We do see also him getting a great profit, and we'll get a religion soon. We got 4 more turns until the next era. It is unbelievable that 3 games in a row. I actually talked about the era in the first one, in the second one, 4 turns out. I can't believe this. I'm not making this up. I'm not actually clicking on the button and looking anywhere. For some reason, fate made me click that button at that point in time. Blaze has reached his message limit. Whoa. Blaze cat games, man. You're gonna blaze those messages. Holy Site in Seville in 2 turns. I did hear a lot of pillages being done. Where are the pillages? So 1, 2, Gavron Plaza did die. Egyptian knights are dying against the Malo Raiders. Oh my god, man. But so are the Malo Raiders attacking into the knights, taking a bit of whoop. I do also notice Mapuche did pillage these tiles of Hungary, and he's not building new units. He does still have like 3 horses that could be upgraded, 2 horses that could be upgraded, and already a Malo Raider did get upgrades. While in the south, it does seem like at the moment Russia did not actually click the button to start attacking the Hungarian galleys. I would imagine he's clicking on cartography right now. Let's actually take a look. Construction in 4, divine right in 1. Not clicking cartography yet. In the era score screen, we got Stulios 2 points out, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna get the golden age. Jeru is already over the threshold, the 64 to 57. Temprot is gonna be Temrout actually. He's gonna be 55-53. That means he got over it. MC Beton is 54-52. We do have 47 and 51 on Findus. I do see 57 fan on 50 out of 55. Fadman on 51-51, and Kiam Bambi on 74 out of 76. Let's see if they do manage to get those religions going. Those points going. Can be Theater Square Festival. How many of these is he making? Okay, so he's gonna get at least one of these writers, one of the points from the writers before the next era. That's gonna be another point, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna get it. We do have also 57 fan needing 4 more points. What is he gonna get? Is this a +4 industrial zone? No, that's a +3. Okay, what is he gonna get? He did manage to get a writer of his own, and he is making 9.2 great writer points a turn, unless he gets a project, which he is getting a project. He might actually get one of those writers with it. We do have Moscow getting another Lavra in the south, another Lavra in Astrakhan, more of these shrines. He's getting so much faith and so much food from all of those. By the way, 127 right now, 31 science, 60 culture, but is negative in the gold. Does it matter though, especially with the Lotaro pillages? We already have the gold that Lotaro invested into his army being brought back into that empire from his opponents. He did manage to actually pillage the mines and the commercials of Hungary, or these 3 of them. Did manage to also do damage over here to Egypt. Economic damage is still a lot of damage, forcing your opponent to actually build units in the situation that, well, he needs to defend his tiles over here, every one of them. Did not click the buttons. Yeah, it didn't click the buttons. We do have quite a few Marianos that are getting into position to the north of Nekian to start shooting down these Malon Raiders. You do see they don't have that much damage to do, but still they will slowly eat away at the Malon Raiders. We did have some units being sent here, and it looks like Korea did manage to get his pikemen up. And these Malon Raiders might have found target in the city of Thieves. There's only one single builder, and I do see Egypt did set up that city so he can trade with Sundok. Well, we do have boats from Zulu trying to figure this out. If that is what is happening, or it's not what is happening. Yeah, he knows about this. He knows about the connection to Egypt. And I do want to see what is he doing with units. Not doing much, actually. Not doing anything. Oh, he did get the units from Statue of Zeus, starting to move towards the west, putting down a few more campuses, and he's kind of waiting. He's chilling. He's not doing that much. To be honest, I mean, there's not that big of a pressure from Sundog right now. It's 58 science and 48 culture. Doesn't seem like he's far ahead of him, right? So not a lot of pressure being placed on Zulu. Impies are also going to be available for him next turn to upgrade. I do see military tactics technology. I think it's military tactics. Oh, kick double. Yes, it is military tactics. Discovering the Maritimes and the Pikemen, or I should say the replacement Impy. We do have him needing to figure out where he wants to go with his military. Does have a few of these swordsmen towards Johannesburg, and I think actually Johannesburg is an enemy city because I see these units are actually low HP. Wait, Johannesburg, Fanman and Studios are actually fighting for it. I see. So that's Korea and Zulu, both of them actually fighting for supremacy here in Johannesburg. While we do have the battering ram coming in from the north, we do need to see when it's going to arrive and how quickly it's going to arrive on Johannesburg borders. That will give the swordsman the ability to do full damage against the walls and take them out very quickly. They have a free promotion, so they're really close to the depredation promotion. Yes, and it has one movement. It used to have the depredation effect for free, but they removed it, thankfully. Yes, that was yes. Thank God. I do also notice Hungary is one turn away from getting his own pikemen. He does have, unfortunately, a weak unit here next to Kursek, which is going to get bonked, and another one of these, there we go, is going to get behind the lines there. So right now there are two of these Mano Raiders able to actually attack into the city of Kursek. That city is going to get beefed up with a bit more strength when the Spearman is going to get upgraded into Pikeman next turn. And we're going to need to see if they do have the money for it. They don't have the money for it. 51, 20, 35, and 6. That's the total amount of gold they have on their team, while they're barely making like 100 and something, 110 gold a turn here. Yeah, we do have Spain also starting to get a few units in the north. I do see Hungary is putting a city on his coast, so he gets to trade with somebody in the next part of the game. While more of these heavy chariots are coming out, we do need to check out his religion. Zen meditation for the extra amenity in the cities with a specialty district, while Defender of the Faith is going to get +3 combat strength when within his borders of city converted to his religion. Well, he does definitely need to make a lot more work, a lot more pressure over here on the religious screen. Temple coming in for Russia. I do see Grandmaster Chapel being built in St. Petersburg. He's going to start to get the ability to use the faith per turn to buy out units, which is going to be extremely valuable. It used to have Mapuche seems to get picked in 75% of the games. Yeah. Mapuche here extremely strong. I cannot actually stress this enough. Mapuche, very strong nation. Has that awesomeness ability to just slow down your opponents so they can't do that much. Mapuche, I do see he lost at least 2 Malo Raiders over here, but the cost of some of the units of Egypt, I do see some of the knights over here are actually quite low HP. Now we do have more Marianos coming in, and I'm pretty sure Mapuche can actually 2-tap these quite easily. Not the city center though. Thieves might go down. We do have 2 Malo Raiders next to it, and this might be the first city taken away from their opponents by Mapuche. I see it happen all the time, but wasn't sure why and how. Okay. Kick. Oh. Okay. So, let's see how things are going here. Oh, city got taken. And it looks like Mapuche did manage to do the damage against Tombraut before that upgrade went through. The Spearman never actually got the upgrade for the Pikeman. The city was low HP. And then we go. Mapuche took a city from Hungary, putting Hungary back to 4 cities. And I gotta say, back to basically 3 cities, because the city of Eger is gonna get attacked by the galleys also. With GMC coming in, I'm pretty sure there might be some units being bought in Smolensk and sent towards Eger to put that city under siege, while we do have Russia needing to go for cartography on the top 3 so he can actually get these galleys some upgrades going. Russia is going for education importance, and I gotta say, he doesn't really have a lot of science. He's gonna need a lot more if he wants to go there, but with so much production, so much phase per turn, I think he should be able to, right? 81 culture, 35 science, 141 points of faith, and 158 points of production. We do have also Kiambi with 140 science. Oh my god, man. 140 science with 100 culture here for Sundiata Keita. I think we might know who's gonna get banned most of the games. What do you think, guys? Is Mali getting through next game? Wait, mine, it's a disgusting Civ. I think it should be perma-banned. Yeah, I mean, it does get a lot of bans. Punishes you for being in a golden, annoying pillage you is just horrible experience, man. I gotta say, I've seen so many players just rage quit in the normal CPL games because just casually 7 Malor raiders from across the map started coming into their territory and pillaged everything. It is so annoying to see your empire in smoke like that, right? You watch, you actually cater to every one of your tiles. You got the builders, you build the food, the pastures, you got the plantations, you got the camps, you got everything going. Your people are happy, and then these sneaky bastards are coming in and starting to take away your cities. Oh my god. Really, bro? Really? Anyway, we do have videos coming around here, and it does seem like we do have a pause. Give me a second. Shinto, wait, I need this. We're gonna have a pause for 2 minutes and we're gonna come back after it. Okay, there we go. So 2 minutes as a pause and we're coming back. Can I show Korea? Yes, sir. I can show Korea. There we go. We can take a look at Korea in the meantime. The destroyer is around here somewhere. Just hiding in the bushes around here. Bonjour, Congal Ananas. How are you doing, sir? Also, Crondelu, hello there, sir, and Crodelu. I think he has so many piemen. It's crazy. Yeah, on the west side, he did manage to actually push back the Malor Raiders, but I don't think they can actually help out the city of Thebes. That's going to be another city being taken away by these Malor Raiders. Right now, it's Malor Raiders 2, his opponent 0. Now, with a city taken away from Hungary and a city taken away from Egypt, it does seem like right now the Confeat'orynques are actually in trouble. We do have to take a look what happened in the Congress. 10 religious strength from Glagla. We do have Great Riders, no points. Okay, Sundiata Keita gaining the 2 Diplo points. No, okay. Well, let's actually see how he's gonna go. Whoa, he was making Theater Square festivals. Well, it is what it is. Getting another settler here, and I do notice he did choose to go for a free inquiry Golden Age. That's the reason he has so much science and culture, but so little production, only on 112 and only 17 faith turn. He does have 200 gold turn, so don't get me wrong, it's still very strong. Fanman on Zulu is on 64 science with 57 culture. He does have 185 points of production. That's 50% more than Sundok has. And by the looks of it, we do have Horseman cores coming out from his series. A bit questionable, a bit of a question here. Why is he getting those? But I do have to point out Korea on the east side. He only has Hawacha pre-builds and not these pikemen that he deployed on the west side. Now we do have also Fanman in Drums of War Golden Age, so I think this is the moment, this is the era he's actually gonna start going against his opponent. Did recruit Timur, did recruit Ethelfled, did actually... Wait, is Korea gonna get this or is Egypt gonna get this? Did Egypt get a general earlier? Egypt did not get a general earlier, so Egypt might actually want this general. Melody leaders got their upgrades going. We do have the city of Thebes still low HP, it's 64, and I do see boats from Zulu did actually meet the galleys of his opponent Studios. We'll see how things are going to develop here. Russia 165 faith turn with 170 production, switch to a pen Russian voice Golden Age, getting 39 of 82. We do have him needing to go top 3 here. He's still getting Reformed Church and Education, and it's gonna be quite a while until he's actually gonna get Cartography. With more production coming up, he definitely is making the most out of the forest he has over here in the Tundra. He's chopping every one of those tiles and allowing him to get a bit of a better tempo. I mean, Korea can definitely hit Hawacha. Zulu probably can't get in until the ballistics. You're true. You're actually correct over there. I did say it's in between. How to say? You gotta go around the timing of the Hawacha. So it might just be defensive measures that Zulu is taking over here in his city of Gumgundulovo, and will probably still try to take out Johannesburg altogether. Lotaro printing in 3 turns, diplomatic service in 1. He does have the ability to take out Thebes right now. It should be just an easy kill, and then he can keep on moving forward even through the Mariano Ceret archer line. I do see new Malo Raiders did get upgraded in Mapu, and he might actually send all of them soon to Egypt. While Venice is getting pillaged, Mapuche is just finding tiles to get his yields from. With 66 science and 51 culture, he's negative gold, doesn't care. He has so much gold from the pillages. Trying to get new cities out. He's gonna go for another 2 settlers, and I do see he's building up those things. Give me a second here. Sorry about that. My grandma put the cat in my room, and then she closed the room with a key from the outside. So I got trapped. Yes, my grandma trapped me in the house. What can I say? Ruidio, good evening, sir, and welcome. What was the Civ6? Well, you see this Zangi Dangxia? I think you can take a look at this. Wait, I made a clip out of it. Give me a second, because I'm pretty sure it's on my Twitch account. Give me a second. Let me find it, Twitch. Let me find it. There we go. 35 minutes ago. Hidden jewel. Clicking on button. Taking this. Where is it? Share. Right? Share. Copy link. There we go. This was the Civ6, sir. This was the Civ6. Okay. There we go. Just getting my stuff in order here. Okay. On Cleopatra, we do have him with a free inquiry golden age, only on 62 science and 25 culture. You can imagine how much damage Mapuche's army did to Egypt over here just by taking a look at his stats. He does have 114 points of production, which is just the same as Lotaro with less stats. And I do have to point out, he's not even close to Peter stats or Shaka production or even Cambi, right? We do have, oh, give me a second, give me a second.
Helicopter Kicker retained his knighthood for 21 months.
Yep, there we go. Princess is back. Hello. Stai tu aici cu noi? Un pic așa? I think she's tired. I think she went to play all day, and right now she's a bit tired. Helicopter Kicker, thank you so much for the 21 months, sir. Much appreciated, sir. Is it Helicopter Kickers or he kicks helicopters for some reason? Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know, everybody has his passion, right? He likes to kick helicopters. What can you do? Looking at Temperot, we do have him on Matthias Corvinus only on 41 science with 35 culture. Did get a pen brush and voice golden age, and still will need to defend the city of Viger from his opponents. Russia did not actually start to buy out that many units to send to his opponent. He's still getting a few of these galleys going in Yaroslav, and of course working on the defense. Looking on the text, he's still working on education, man. It took him so long to get here with only 44 science. Okay, we do have Philip II also with discovering castles next turn, 82 science and 74 culture. Did choose to go for the pen brush and voice, which was kind of risky. I do see he did manage to take over the city of Vilnius, and we do have him with the army quite close to Zulu. I don't think he wants to challenge Zulu, but it might happen. So let's actually see if Fairman is going to manage to get a defense going here. While Spain is starting to build up his university count, we do have a few more of these heavy cheaters coming in, and he's beginning campus research projects. This scientist has been actually passed by quite a few civilizations, and we do see it ending up on the choices of Egypt and Russia soon. We do need to see if Russia's gonna get this or if Egypt is gonna pick this one up. One of the reasons he's trying to get projects is not only for the science, it is still for the points. He wants to be competitive to get Newton when it is, or the other one, or if Khaldun, if those are actually gonna come out here and gonna be available in the next ones. Now we do also have Sundok, 78 science with 50 culture, 135 points of production. Sundok is next to Fairman 68 and 67, and I do see he still is trying to catch up on the production screen. Getting intelligence agency in Gwangju, and I do see Terracotta Army is going to get finished in Seoul. That's going to give him quite a bit of an advantage. We do have a bigger army coming out from Zulu with multiple horseman corps showing up in the city of Nodwengu. We do need to see where he is gonna want to use these. I don't see a trader making the roads, the pathways between his cities, but I do have to mention these commercials next to the Ikandas of Zulu did create at least these how do you call them, these bridges across the river, so it's much easier to actually cross over there with an army, even if it is on a swordsman on foot. Abu has been picked up. That means they're gonna start to roll through these. Let's actually see who's gonna get the next one. So Egypt got Hildegard, Abu got picked up by Korea. Next one is Omar Khayyam. So yeah, we don't have yet Newton or Ibn Khaldun. Mapuche has taken 2 cities from 2 different civs. It's insane. Yeah, Spain also broken civ. Got nerfed. Yeah. I think Spain got nerfed quite a few times, no? Like it used to be the mission was so strong. Nobody like. What are you doing? Athena, păi ce faci aici? Ai venit să distrugi? She likes to break things. What can I say? She's just like right now. She's like basically like a light tower watching all around. What can I do? What can I break? What can I break? What can I do? Okay, that doesn't look good. Smashing it. Anyway, Let's see, 224th, by the way, Faith at 10 for Peter. He jumped up seriously in the last few times we talked about him. Whoa, more than 50 Faith. Yeah, we do have some more commercials also coming around from Spain for those extra trade routes, and finally he can actually connect his empire with Hungary for a little bit more gold. Now, while Keam Bambi is making 200 gold at 10 on Sundiata Keita, on the whole Confeat'orynques team would barely have like 100 and something, 140, 150. Now we do have some more monuments coming in from Spain. Did take Vilnius. We'll see how close he will be to November. Cat just doing gymnastics. Intelligence agency also coming around from Zulu, and I do notice he did actually get goddess of festivals as a pantheon. Didn't actually mention this earlier. He's gonna get the extra culture per 10 from all of these improved plantations, and that is gonna give him quite a bit of an advantage here from those plantations. Not bad, not bad. Good use of I would say bonuses there. I do see Russia is still struggling on the science, gaining the universities, don't get me wrong, he's getting new campuses, but it's still lagging behind his next door neighbor here, I guess. We do have battles coming up in 210s, or Temperot is gonna get his castles. Okay, he's not lagging behind. It doesn't seem like Matthias Corvinus is ever gonna get cartography, so I think this city of Eger, if it doesn't get some catapults, or I should say actually trebuchets or bombards to fend off attacks from Russia's navy, it doesn't seem like he's gonna manage to do anything with the defense. Looking on Egypt, we will need to see what Mapuche is gonna do to that city of Venice. I do see Egypt does have a few knights that are just standing next to the city of Nekan on the west side, trying to hold off on all of the man raiders coming in. I do believe Mapuche might actually want to smash Venice before he's actually going on the offense again. With more of these promotions on the man raiders, we're gonna need to see if they do manage to get to level 2s everywhere. These malloriders didn't go full through. It does seem like we do see Egypt trying to put another city there. Wow, wow, trying to put another city there so he can connect his economy with Korea. While Korea has been building up a navy, it does seem like that one galley of Zulu can actually hold for at least 2 more turns. Zulu did upgrade his Corsair cores, and yes, these definitely do a lot of damage even against Hawachas. The question is, can he get there quick enough? With Corsair cores deployed towards the cities of Spain, also deployed next to Johannesburg, we still don't know exactly his target. We don't know where he's going here. MC Beton gonna get printing in 4, Divine Right in 1. Looks like also Temperate Castles, Diplomatic Victory. I need to actually... Anyway, it is what it is. Mapuche about to settle his next 2 cities, or at least one. I don't see the next one. Okay, there we go. So he has this one, Willy Mapu to the south, and this one going towards the south of Ngulu Mapu, quite further away though. And I do see Terracotta Army in 5 turns, finishing up in Lafken Mapu. I do believe somebody else was going for it. Who was? Korea, right? Korea was going for it. Yeah, 4 turns in the city of Seoul. No builder to actually chop, but he does have a builder that could chop if he wanted to. While I do notice Mapuche doesn't have a single builder to help him out, he could have actually had the 3 chops that he could have put into that terracotta army. It's quite dangerous to actually leave these terracotta army, or I should say these important wonders, the ones that you really want to get, without guaranteeing them with a builder or something, like with a chop or something. Does Spain have a continent split? Yes, Nitro. Actually, he has a beautiful continent split. He settled his first 2 cities on the other continent. Valladolid and Seville were his B2 and B3, basically. His 2nd and 3rd city. The economy is starting to look better on Le Confeat'orynques, while I do notice Sundiata is still the one making the gold on the opposing team. He's making more than enough for everybody. Needing more science, he's on 177 and 102 culture. Well, he does definitely need more production. We don't see a single industrial zone yet. Oh, we do see one. There we go. In the city of Kirina, he's going to get this one adjacency industrial zone. Okay, it's not going to be that big, but at least after he's going to get the workshop, the factory, the everything is going to be nice. In the city-state screen, we did have Hattusa being picked up by Jeru. Spain is keeping that city-state envoy up with 13 right now, and Amari plugged in. Rapa Nui is Sundiata Keita on Kea Bambi. I do see Cinguetti on 57 fan. Jerusalem is still available for him to get, and I'm pretty sure he didn't see it. Now he sees it. Now he just saw it now over here with his scout. That means he's gonna get more faith. I'm pretty sure he's just thinking right now, mulling over the idea of putting more envoys in there. Okay. Eager got hit by a flood. Butters next turn. Of course, after that is gonna be cartography. I was honestly expecting another 2 boats here, another 2 galleys, but I guess you can do it with 4, no problem. Especially since his opponent is not gonna get the higher strength in the city centers of Hungary. We do have Terracotta Army delayed by the looks of it. Did it? Yeah, that Terracotta Army got delayed. This one moved ahead with at least 1 turn. And looking at the great people, we did have Newton. Yeah, Spain did manage to actually acquire Newton. We didn't have the funny scientist actually coming around, but Galileo Galilei is next, and it looks like Mapuche might be the one picking it for that extra science from the mountains around. And he does have 4 adjacent mountain tiles over here for him to get the bonus from. Not bad at all. Yeah. Well, commercial hub investment from Inapire Mapu. Let's see. Missionaries. Okay. We got traders in Seville. Foreign Ministry as the second specializing building of choice for Spain. It does make sense because he's going for the simming. A lot of the intelligence agencies have been actually built recently. So, oh my God, what is this from Zulu? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Corsair cores moving in, and guess what? Towards Spain. Spain is in trouble. Like these Corsair cores with a general are not something you want to joke with. And I do have to point out Spain does not have a general. He's barely getting his encampment in Zaragoza. He did build one in Las Palmas, but he never actually did the projects for a general. Right now, we do need he does need 155 points to recruit a general, and you do see that he barely has 1 great general point of 10. So basically that encampment just finished this turn. Okay, this knight should be taken down next turn. Okay, not this turn, next turn. I'm actually curious if he's gonna move forward with this Corsair core to block the forest movement, but anyway. Okay, so let's see what's happening here. Venice has just been pillaged and used, and now we do see the man already starting to move towards the west side. He does have an ally there, so I don't think that's actually his target. He might actually just wrap around and try to go towards from the north to keep Egypt on his toes. It will take him quite a bit of time, but remember, these man raiders are quick on the hoofs. We do have 6 movement on some 6 movement on them. I don't see the general coming with that military. While I do notice there are some units from Egypt keeping on the pressure on Mapuche here, while Mapuche is totally ignoring the fact that he will have northern units. Oh my God, I'm sorry about that. Oh, it is what it is. Give me a second so I can actually smush my face here. Is Spain on Reach Islands a normal thing? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is a normal thing. It's very good. It's very good on most, how to say, on most maps. Very good nation, extremely adaptable. Those trade routes are just the gold for you. More heavy chariots also coming around. We do have them with enough gold to upgrade nice. That shouldn't be a problem. It's more a problem of getting enough of them and strong enough to actually hold off his opponent, especially since Zulu is going to come in with a general, with multiple generals actually next to him, and he will have he could get, he doesn't have it right now, but he could get the crossbowman cores, which, and the catapult or trebuchet cores, which are extremely deadly, extremely good. And you can see the damage. Corsair core against Knight, just not a challenge. A military alliance has activated. I do see Spain does have a military alliance of his own, +6 from the ideal terrain. The Knight does not have the defense bonus yet. The 45 bonus, I mean. And Korea did not upgrade his these units, but he did manage to actually get out of his choke point over there, allowing him to actually do damage against Zulu's capital city. While I do notice Fairman is just putting catapults out from his Ikandas, I would imagine he does want those for the offense and not the defense. Now, we did have actually Jeru trying to get out of there with his knight, while these Corsairs don't have enough movement to get there. Unfortunately, he hesitated, and that knight got away. One tile left of capital. Yeah, Yeah, that's the continent split. Continent split is beautiful over here. Okay, so more knights getting upgraded. These coursers. Okay, wait a second. Yeah, there we go. The full strength coursers are just a bit too hard to handle. And we do need to see how Hungary is going to handle this. Russia over here is 4 turns away from cartography, and I'm pretty sure he did manage to get mercenaries with a 100+ culture. Now we do have more galleys coming in. Novgorod, Kazan, he did build a few warriors to fend off attacks from a possible Spanish incursion. While I do see he's getting his Diplo quarter in Astrakhan. It is a bit late for the Diplo quarter, but why not? I'd also want to mention, you do see that Le Confeat'orynques did manage to get more science out of this era right now. Compared to Deux Rives, we're going to need to see if the attacks that are being prepared right now by Shaka, by Russia, and I guess also Lotaro in the north, right? Oh no, he's actually, where is he going? Wait, is he gonna wrap around all of this to actually get to here, to Hungary? That's a long way. Anyway, I guess it is what it is. While Zulu is going against Spain, that will slow down Spain significantly. With printing coming up next turn, these units of Spain will defend a little bit better, and he is also getting Victor established in there. I don't know if he has the second promotion, but we're gonna find out if he has the +3 to give to all of these defensive units. Who's winning? And Sasu is calling out. That's a good question. Let's actually ask chat. What do we have here? In the prediction, it looks like 84% actually put the points in Deux Rives. Only 16% thought the Confeat'orynques are actually going to get this game. We'll see. We'll see if that is the truth. Okay, Hungary still didn't upgrade anything here. There are a few units from Russia that are coming around from Smolensk, just to put a little bit of pressure on Hungary, and I'm pretty sure that archery is gonna be doomed, I tell you. In the meantime, let's actually take a look at this. We're probably gonna see Zulu try to figure out his way through his opponent. You can see he's not doing the one tap anymore on that Spanish knight, but he can two tap it if he wants to. And I do see he is gonna take out the Corsair right next to Vilnius, while of course Spain did try to actually get that tile back with his knight. Unfortunately, he couldn't. Now we do have another few more units coming in through the fog of war to get next to the city of Vilnius, and of course we're going to need to see if the counterattack can actually do anything. No, he can't. Spain does have Defender of the Faith belief in that city center, so he's definitely going to have this one. I would say this extra defense on those units. Can he take out this Corsair though? He could take out the Corsair, and then he might actually just step on Ethelfled to make him go back to Nobamba. That is gonna take away +5 and an extra movement speed from all of these Corsairs, and will make this army much squishier. Test your might. Round down. Wait. Round 1. Fight. Yeah, there we go. So I mean, I did say I didn't actually reconnect the sounds anymore, yeah, but I can definitely do them. I can definitely do them, man. Okay, let's see. Workshops, Kirina, Oracle coming in from Niani. Looks like also Kilva Kisivani getting built in Tagmika. Kiabambi is just simming around, also fooling around with Colosseum from the city of Gen. Unbelievably, we did with 1062 on 1062 not have Colosseum built anywhere. Everybody was busy with something else, right? Fighting and stuff like that. It's hard, man. We do have industrial zones also coming around from Timbuktu, and more universities for the science here on Mali. Anonymous gifter dropping 5 gifted subs in the chat. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Anonymous, you came back. Thank you so much, sir. Much appreciated. Now we got Magnus in Abydos. I do also notice Mapuche did plug in a spy in his opponent's cities, and I do see the units of Egypt are actually going to attack Napire Mapu here, giving a taste to Mapuche of his own mischievous nature over here. We do have the knights that are sitting on mine tiles, and definitely with the Malo Raiders that are going to come out, they will try to get this up. We do have also Mapuche getting crossbows for the party here in the north. Click, 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 click. Chat's in order. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hungary. Hungary. Come on, man. Did he finish cartography? Yeah, he did finish cartography. That was quick on Russia. Maybe Kiabambi actually boosted him to it. Let's actually see if he's gonna get this going. I do see also Egypt is trying to get boats out. His cartography in 3 turns, which is a bit of a surprise. He definitely doesn't have that many galleys. Korea did manage to get 5 galleys, 6 galleys out from his cities, and he's also gonna need to fend off attacks from possible Zulu here. We do have a Zulu catapult core in the city of Volundi, giving him the defense, and of course Zulu right now is still more attracted to building universities than actually fighting his next door neighbor. Fatman is on 124 science, 74 culture, and he's in a constant race to keep up with the stats of Sundok. While one is in terms of war, the other one is Pembrush and voice. I do have to say this is quite a problem. Only 55 culture in a Pembrush and voice golden age. It does actually smell like a problem for Korea. Let's go! And Sasu's calling out. He's busily asking from behind. Where? We're going. Where? Fairman also putting more pressure on Spain. We're probably going to see the attack started off soon on another wave of units. I do see that, first of all, the general is still there, and he would need to actually get a little bit further. While I do notice these Corsair cores could just switch direction. It's, oh my god, I guess I gotta say it again. It's not ideal at all to actually try to attack into the best city of your opponent, the most defensive city. While, yes, I do understand, you know, you're going to be like Manly Man because you're actually going to take down this biggest fortress of them all. It's also kind of a trap, right? You want to hit your opponent where he is weak, not where he is strong, so you don't get trapped into something. You basically want to guarantee your offense. And yeah, let's see. No, he's actually just gonna start tapping the knights away. Okay, well, start tapping away. Next time we're probably gonna see a few of these switched. One knight is definitely gonna go down. I don't know if the second one will, and of course we're gonna need to see if there is any kind of counter attack here. Now with new Corsair cores being built and sent towards the front line, he might get to recover enough units or replace enough units that he could just keep on going. And then there we go, another knight just takes this place to the lost one, and of course Fatman here is going to need to do the same thing to this one that he did to the first one. Adam Sandler is Homer Simpson in the Simpsons live action movie concept trailer. Wait, is he? That's cool. Hey, I mean, the guy is a really talented voice, right? Conquistadors also upgraded from Spain. These are actually going to do more damage than the Corsairs. They're 74 strength, and I do have to say, right now they're not actually getting the bonus because Zulu doesn't have a religion here. We do have Sundiata with no religion either. He did manage to get Ibn Khaldun. And of course with Colosseum, he's actually going to jump up significantly. He's 259 science and 150 culture. This guy is just seeming ahead of everybody. Now we do have the Mano Raiders actually turning around to go towards Hungary's borders in Debrecen, and they will start probably just moving around the spearmen because, you know, why not, and trying to pillage the commercial, the campus, and of course the mines of his opponent's cities. So we right now have Hungary in a bit of a predicament. The city of Eger is getting under attack by caravels from Russia. We do have Temprot also getting attacked by some of the horses on the east, keeping him on his toes. While I do notice there isn't really that much defense in the city of Eger, that's going to put Hungary down to 4 cities. He does have Tatabánya here. This would be actually the most valuable target that Mapuche could go against. This city right here. This is a lot of that economy of Philip II and Matthias Corvinus just passing through that city with Reina. The trailer was posted to YouTube by Multiverse of AI. I don't know what Multiverse of AI. It features narration with Adam Sandler's voices generated by AI, with the actor imagined to be introducing the rest of his family. So basically, he's not actually acting. So I don't really like this. I don't think AI can replace the true nature of an actor or even a voiceover. It just cannot do the little details that that an actor would do, or that a person would do, not an actor, a person would do. And it's the same thing that we have with AIs in the game, right? Because they are used to working with basically like matrices instead of working like the human brain for how to say, with a lot more flexibility going on, with a lot more choices available for them in their mind, and so on and so forth. It usually narrows down the ability of the AI to actually become human, which takes away all of the joy of it. Like, it's fun for 1, 2, 3 times. He did this, he did that, but then it starts getting old really quickly. While humans, just look at Gabriel Iglesias, man, or so many comedians that are just gold. They're gold, I tell you, they're gold. I can't even compare myself to them. That's extremely big, extremely big. But I am learning, and I do hope it shows. Anyway, we do have Spain getting attacked, and it looks like he's getting smooshed in between these Corsair corps and, of course, the units of Spain. We do have Trebuchet on the front line that will need to take down the walls. This Trebuchet does seem like it will slowly knock down the walls. Peter is with negative GPT. Yeah, but he's being negative for so long. But look at Sundiata just jumping up to 300, you know, casually jumping up to 316 points of gold per turn. Unbelievable. Okay, new conquistadors are going to help out with the defense. Jeru is on 113 science with 88 culture. He is not yet close to getting the core ability, but these conquistadors can one-tap the damaged Corsair cores, and this is going to give him a significant advantage against Spain here. We do have the missionaries starting to get next to these, and of course this is how they get an extra +5 on those units. I do see he's keeping the choke in the north intact, and it does seem like at the moment Zulu is making the mistake of not actually getting ranged units to go. This is actually a heavy mistake. No ranged units, no trebuchet corps, no nothing on the front line. I do see the Mapuche Maloridas are actually going towards Tatabania. The Hungarian city does have a few juicy tiles to take. I do see 2 mines over here to the east side, and also a commercial that he could hit and take those cities out. Not to mention Cordoba is also quite easy to get. There's no unit defending this city center, while we do have a conquistador coming out from Madrid. I'm pretty sure he's going left to try to fend off attacks and not going right. I do also notice Korea is starting to build quadrims. He might actually try to pull off an attack on the coast, but he's still going for metal casting to try to do the damage against Zulu while building up that fleet in the north and repairing it. We didn't actually have that much damage being done, or any damage being done to Zulu. These 2 cities are coastal. He can't get to them though. Zulu does need a bit of gold to upgrade his units. It shouldn't be a problem, especially with Kia Bambi over there on the bottoms. Mapuche did manage to get those cities in the south, did fend off attacks from Egypt, and I do see him still doing damage over here. The Egyptian knights did get pushed out after they did manage to get one of these mine pillaged, and of course with the crossbow he is doing this initial damage against his opponent here. Not bad. Like, look how well the crossbows actually deal damage against the knights. Beautiful, just beautiful. Okay, it kind of feels like Zulu's attack is gonna falter here. Why do I have this impression? Okay. Well, that's still gonna get 2-tapped by the Conquistador. And this one is gonna need to get the promotion and get the pillage from that ice to get back to full HP. Now he's doing the damage with the city center. Oh, wait a second. He's doing the damage with the trebuchet on the city center, and I'm actually curious. Does he have an attack? I don't think so, right? Spain doesn't have an attack anymore from Vilnius, because this Corsair should have been taken out. Anyway. Mano Raiders are like 2 turns out from hitting the city of Tatabánya. They're just crossing the river towards the south, from the south of Granada. And I do see the north Mali is putting a few units on the front line of the south to try to fend off any counterattack. It doesn't seem like it's happening. Getting in camels from Kirina and building up his science to 300 points a turn is giving him such an advantage. City of Eger is about to go down next turn. 57 fan did manage to take out most of the galleys, and now he's just chewing through that city's defense to get it done, get it down. More universities coming in. He is on 109 science and 123 culture, 134 culture, while temp route is on 64 and 51. Definitely would have needed a lot more if he wanted to fend off attacks here. Yeah, definitely would have needed a lot more. I am so... I definitely think the city placement over here on Hungary needed to be way different. So first of all, it would have been a must to actually move from the first turn on the Gavron Plaza tile to get those bonuses going and over the river. Debrecen shouldn't have been placed like this. It should have been either on that campus placement or across the river if he actually wanted to get for the full bonus. But I think the campus tile would have been nice anyway. He would have had another city in the north, the cattle settle, and I do see PEX definitely would have needed to be placed here on the 2-3. These small changes would have made such a big difference in Hungary. Remember, you get that 50% off, right? 50% off from the Pearl of the Danube. So let me put it up on the screen. 50% to districts and buildings constructed across the river. It is so valuable, extremely valuable. And there we go. Another city has been taken out from Hungary, and his city in Tatabánya is also going to be under attack soon. There's only one single possible defensive unit, the Warrior, which is going to get 2-tapped or 1-tapped extremely easily if the Manor Raiders actually get close to it. You just need to look at him funny. This city... Oh my god, he lost the second city. Is this a sin? I mean, this must be a sin. Guys, chat. Egypt put 2 cities in the same spot and both of them got taken down. This must be a sin. I mean, on one city, I understand. You lost it, you didn't know, you know, Manor Raiders came through the forest, you were drunk, you had a rough night. It's understandable. But second time? Really, second time? You know what I mean? Yeah, he remade the city and lost it in the same place. So it was in the same place. Come on, guys. We watched this happen, right? We watched the first city takeover, and then he sent another settler and he put it down right there. We saw it happening. Unbelievable. Yeah. You know, okay. Civ6 activate. 2 Civ6s in this game. Ooh, I don't know. Can we get a 3? Can we get a 3-1? Yeah. Well, Mapuche is actually closing in on Egypt right now with Manor Raiders, and it doesn't even like he broke apart the Egyptian army in 2. Some of them went back to Mendes, some of them actually took a left turn, and we do have 2 turning Manor Raiders coming out from most cities of Mapuche. With the roads toward the southwest, does seem like he did connect his economy with Russia, and from now on, Russia doesn't need to worry about his north anymore. What Russia will probably do is get Cossacks soon. We do have him going for engineering, bottom 3, nationalism coming up in 2 turns, and since we're 6 turns away from the next era, we definitely need to see how things are evolving here. Now with Pike shots also trying to fend off attacks from Zulu. Looks like Zulu 3 turn siege tactics. He's not going, man. He's not going ballistics. Shaka, what are you doing, my friend? He did manage to put the pressure on Vilnius, and of course that trebuchet keeps on chipping away the city's center strength, especially that fortification strength. His coursers are gonna take a beating from the conquistador soon. They're gonna start lashing out, and we do need to see if Fairman is gonna have enough units to keep on replacing these to keep the pressure on Vilnius. With yeah, there we go, first one taken out. I think Fairman just got a taste of what's gonna happen here if he doesn't get more units. Now we do also need to see how Ungundulov is gonna get defended. These level 2 Hawachas are not something you wanna joke about. Any 85 strength on those units can do so much damage. Even to Musketmen, by the way. They just one tap Musketmen, easy peasy. You do see this 85 versus 60, poof, it just goes poof. Malon tanks when? Mammalian tanks, I don't know, sir. I don't know. I'm Hazel. Good evening, sir, and welcome. The game, well, I don't know if it's finished right now, but it does definitely feel like the Deux Rives do have the advantage over here. I do have to say a massive army of Russia is starting to show up on the west side, and I think Cossacks are actually going to go towards Spain, while the city of Tatabania is going to be taken down. We might actually see the CC soon. This is so important for their economy, by the way. So important. I can't wait to see how much gold they're going to lose because of this, as in how much GPT, because most of the trade routes are actually going through this city. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trade routes are going through that city. 7, 8 trade routes are going through that city center. That is an insane amount of trade routes. The city is most settling that city is being competent enough to lose it again. Yes. Oh yeah, the city is not just settling the city. It is, and I would not really call that name, being, how do you call it? Not being able to see what you need for the defense in front of that city. 2 pikemen and that city would have been safe. That's it. 2 pikemen and that city would have been safe. Even 1 pike. I think even 1 pikeman and still that city would have been safe. Anyway. A few coursers are coming in, and it does look like Mapuche is more concerned about cleaning up house over here from Egypt's units. While I do see him getting the manual raiders, we do need to see where they're gonna go. I think north, but maybe that's just my impression. We do have them coming out next time, and of course we're gonna get to see where they're going towards. Sundog did jump up to 150 science and 60 culture, and of course that science is gonna be his for the next part. While we do need to see how quickly Zulu can actually get to his ballistics. It does seem like he's going calves over here and not going for ballistics. Villiers is still getting attacked by the trebuchet, which is going to finish the job on the walls, but still the city center is going to be dead. I can't believe Zulu did get so strung up on this city center that he never actually considered going towards the south. There was a single slinger actually defending the city of Valladolid for the longest time. Well, I also want to point out, if Zulu is not going to be finishing the job here, it is definitely going to be Russia coming in to finish the job. Like we got already quite a few units coming around from multiple cities of Russia, and these are just Cossack waiting room, man. Machinery coming out from C57 fan, getting more science, 112, 150 culture. We do need to see also production and faith, 376 faith a turn. That's basically like 2 courses a turn here. Not to mention 278 production that yeah, there we go. He's just buying out these units. He has 800 faith in the bank. He just can keep on buying courses until there is no tomorrow. Whew. Rip the trade routes. Did they go? Did they go poof? Whoa. Where were they? What? Oh, here. Yeah. Rip the trade routes. Where's the gold? No more gold. 14, 44, 22, and 57. No more gold per turn. That's it. Look how much damage just one city being taken over did to their opponents. Unbelievable. That one city, Tatabania. Okay, looks like Mapuche is actually going to split these units up. Some of them are going west, some of them are going north. He's not actually focusing his efforts on somebody. Okay. Yeah. Well, we do have a few knights coming around here from Zulu, and we do need to see how these crossbows are going to fare. I'm pretty sure the Hawachas with the generals can move and shoot, and they do need to 2-tap the crossbows. The Alkas are actually giving a few more points of defense here for those crossbow and cores. It's giving them a bit of a life. Wow, they can actually shoot back and move out of the way. With Night Course coming in from Ungundulov, I am actually curious if he can do the tap. No, the Hawachas actually get enough damage on the defense to help support that. And there we go. Hawachas moving in. Walls going up in Gundundulovu. Hawachas can shoot through the walls. Shouldn't be that big of an issue. And we do need to see if the crossbows are... Oh! Crossbowman Core is doing double attacks on Stulios' Hawacha. The level 2 is in danger. That's one of 3 Hawachas that are available for Stulios to actually attack his opponent with. And I do have to mention, Sundok is 1 turn away from ballistics, while Fairman is still dabbling with siege tactics. Well, it looks like what he learned from Vilnius wasn't that important on siege tactics. Let's see. Oh, no first move over here on Zulu. But that still actually pushed out Korea from his borders. It forced Korea to actually retreat the Hawachas. Or at least one tile. Where are the Manor Raiders going? Manor Raiders... They're going south. They're actually going to keep on pillaging Spain here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 coursers available for Russia. Getting siege tactics next turn, he's going to be extremely quickly on military science. Extremely quickly. Like in the next few turns. We do have, we did have to take a look how Mali is going to play this out. Looks like Potala Palace is going to finish in 12 turns. Did he get a religion and did he get Mahabodhi Temple? No on both counts. So yes, he was actually trying to grab some of these diplo points, and we do have him on 5 out of 20. Potala is going to give him 6 out of 20, and yes, Statue of Liberty is still available. We still have available for him to get Mahabodhi Temple, even though I'm not sure exactly where he's going to place it, but sure, I mean, he could get it here in North August if he wants to. Yeah, anyway. On Korea's western side, he still has quite a bit of a military. Unfortunately, he cannot use it. Korea is keeping on building his squadrons from the north with the plan in mind to actually attack Zulu on the coast. We do have Zulu field cannon cores right now upgraded, and these Hawachas are out of their league right now. Like with Zulu actually getting ballistics, and I gotta say he actually did wait for the boost for it and did very well to actually keep this up. I like this. I like this what he did. I very much like this. I doubt it, but it doesn't look like my doubts were founded. Yeah, you know, I'm a big man. I can accept that. It is what it is. Wait a second. I'm sorry, got distracted by text messages. Let me see this. No, Egypt is seeing in the south over there a builder just swimming in the water, and it looks like immediately Russia sent a warrior to help him out. While Russia is getting printing in 2 turns, looks like military science is going to be discovered all across the board here in the Deux Rives team. And we do have a GG being called out. Let Deux Rives goes into the 3rd division by the looks of it. That's going to be quite a challenge for them. While we do have the Confeat'orynques, I'm not sure, but I think they're actually, I'm not sure how this works actually on CivFR. We could ask them soon, even though I don't really want to actually, you know, rub it in. So I think we're just gonna focus on the winners, on Les Deux Rives actually getting a place in Division 3 of the CivFR Squadrons. I mean, come on, let's be real. They did good plays over here with Russia coming in, defending. We had Mapuche just being what Mapuche needs to be doing, right? And we did also have Sundiata Keita just coming out of nowhere and getting so much science and culture, not to mention the goal for them. This was very beautiful, actually. We got to see Mali in action for a change here. Still getting distracted by words. Okay, let's see what the boys are gonna have to say about this. Just give me a second to switch my things over here and click on buttons. User settings, settings. This. Oh, wait, it's the other button. Sorry. This. There we go.
On a attendu contre Mali.
Non, mais overall, je pense que notre draft était pas méta.
Ouais, on a un très mauvais méta read.
Bah, vous reprenez tous ces vacances, hein, littéralement ce qu'on
Mais on n'a pas joué tous depuis un mois, donc.
Everything good on the sound, right? You can hear them properly?
l'Egypte sur cette carte, par exemple, parce que t'as assez peu de float planes, donc...
Bah après, l'Egypte, c'est pas mal, parce que c'est un pick assez safe, ça fait beaucoup de gold, ça sim correctement.
Bah, c'était ce qu'on disait un petit peu. C'était ce qu'on disait un petit peu sur le cast avec Shumin, c'est que on voyait vraiment la draft du patch d'avant en fait.
Ah ouais, non mais
on
est resté patch d'avant de toute façon.
Ouais.
C'est Undock, c'est méta quand même.
Ouais, c'est Undock, c'est excellent.
Ouais,
mais à part Undock, ouais.
On a hésité à la trade en fait, on a hésité à ban Undock et en fait on s'est dit.
Mais je pense que c'est Undock contre Mali, bon.
Ouais, on a pas photo.
Ça pas, ouais.
Oh, puis le petit Mapuche confort là, puis.
C'est juste le Mapuche qui nous force tous à prendre les 7.
Il y a eu un cumul de pas mal de trucs, hein, parce que globalement, j'ai l'impression que dans leur BO, bah, tu sentais qu'ils étaient plus à l'aise du côté des Deux Rives, qu'ils ont joué, qu'ils savaient encore un peu ce qu'ils font. Là où vous étiez un peu trop retrouvé vos marques, ça s'est senti, notamment chez Tempête, là c'était compliqué. Et en plus d'avoir donc des pics qui étaient quand même assez solides, en tout cas plus solides au niveau de la méta, ils ont quand même 3 pics avec quartier unique, ce qui fait qu'ils ont beau avoir open sur beaucoup de villes, ils avaient quand même des quartiers qui étaient relevant, par rapport à vous qui jouez plus sur une méta ancestrale, où vous êtes resté longtemps sur 3 villes et tout. Genre ça settle très 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 vite chez Deux Rives, et ils avaient raison de le faire. Et au-delà de ça, ils ont eu aussi un petit peu de chance qu'il y a, au niveau des catastrophes naturelles, qui a encore plus accéléré.
C'est vrai.
Déjà un avantage qui était
Ça a sauvé ma game, parce que sinon ma game elle ressemble à rien.
Disons que j'ai vu des 2-3 et des 2-4 sur la Russie un moment sur
la Russie, il y a 19 cases. La Russie, il y a 19 cases fertilisées sur son... Mais c'est pas pour prendre.
J'ai une tempête de Toundra qui a fait tiens, je vais aller voir. Et du coup, j'envoie le colon là.
Il découvre un giga de forêt.
Et honnêtement, je pense que le truc qui a eu le plus d'impact sur la game, c'est la tempête de désert en early sur le Mali, qui lui a donné des tailles incroyables. Et donc déjà qu'il était à partir avec une grosse tempo, il en a eu encore plus. Et c'était.
En fait, il a filé beaucoup.
Là, c'était l'envol.
Il y a même pas eu de paire de pop en plus sur la.
La méta et la draft. Après, vous nous dites ça.
À un moment, tour 50, je lève les yeux, je vois le Mali en 120-120, mec.
C'est cloud draft, les gars, let's go.
Non, mais les catastrophes naturelles, c'est pas ça. Ça fait pas la game.
La petite en plus, tu vois. C'est juste la petite coûte en plus, histoire de bien vous mettre tout seul. Mais globalement, honnêtement, les Deux Rives ont été.
Non, mais le Mali qui peut tailler toutes les CS, ça se joue à de la tempo sur la culture aussi.
Mais d'ailleurs, en parlant de ça, pourquoi vous avez jamais levé Johannesburg? Pourquoi la manip directement pourquoi la manip juste dans Border Brunner? Au départ, j'ai cru que c'était une question d'âge d'or. Et je me suis dit, t'envoies la route et puis tu es sur les poneys.
Ouais, puis moi je me suis dit, en fait, il a vu que j'étais là, il veut quand même lever Bandar, et il a vu que j'avais des bonnes cases, ça va prendre un peu de temps, mais il va arriver.
Non, on voulait lever des CS autour du Mali, et il voulait trade d'abord sur Bandar.
Ouais, en fait, je voulais trade sur Bandar parce que je veux pas faire ma queue.
C'est dommage.
Moi, je pense que c'est la plus grosse erreur, parce que t'as pas utilisé la puissance de Mathias, quoi.
Ouais, t'as le Zulu, t'as la Johannesburg qui a 5 guerriers qui attendent que ça.
Oui,
et
en fait, j'ai vu. En fait, très vite.
45, un truc comme ça.
Très vite, ça s'use Grenade Nanodol, nous on voit Rapa Nui qui est s'use aussi. Donc, au début, le plan c'était de contest Rapa Nui, mais il avait Mic 3. Nanodol et Grenade, j'avais chacun de serre dedans.
Ouais.
Donc en fait, c'est venu assez naturellement de juste s'use Nanodol parce qu'il y avait une ville littéralement aux frontières. Non, c'était Grenade ça. Mais il y en avait des villes assez proches.
Ouais, bah au début je l'ai peur, on a très peu de poneys, et donc en fait si tu fais un play de hongrois agressif avec des spads, tu peux faire très mal ou avec Grenade ou avec Nanmadol.
En fait, tu pouvais.
J'ai eu assez late le travail du bronze aussi. Donc,
littéralement, tu pouvais détruire la game de Fatman avec Johannesburg, hein, vraiment.
Ouais.
Parce que Fatman, il était à 12 de dev, tour 45, un truc comme ça. Hein.
Le call, c'était de gêner le Mali plus que le Zulu, quoi.
Je reste à 12 parce que la Corée monte Ah, elle a déjà bien respecté son campement et en restant sur très peu de villes. Alors,
Bah, de toute façon,
Ouais.
ça joue tout.
Ah, c'est la Corée, hein.
Ça
Ouais,
joue
en
sur
fait,
peu de
nous,
villes.
en fait, moi, j'étais vraiment tunnel vision sur le Mali pour le coup, et j'ai pas fait gaffe à Johannesburg.
Ouais, c'est dommage. Honnêtement, c'est dommage. Après, bon, c'est facile à dire, nous, on a notre vision de spec, on voit
Ah,
tout,
mais c'est sûr.
c'est
Puis, ouais,
tellement non plus facile.
Well, it does seem like I'm not gonna get the chance of actually interjecting over here, and I don't really want to speak over them. So we're gonna close it here. I will actually wait for at least to say a GG well played, and of course good evening. But I will just sit over here and not keep everybody. I do hope you actually understand. Well, for the viewers that actually know French, I do hope you actually understood what it was saying. For the others, I'm sorry. They speak extremely fast, and it's very hard for me to actually translate. I'm pretty sure they were talking about the spawners of Deanta Keita over here and what he was doing with the cities and so on and so forth, and he was mentioning he had like beautiful cities here and a beautiful city there. I do also want to congratulate over here, if they will watch this back, I do want to congratulate Les Deux Rives for actually winning this game against Les Confeat'orynques. I do think Les Confeat'orynques were in the first game in this setup. Not sure if Les Deux Rives are actually in the same setup, but there were quite a few changes that were done in the merchant period, in the mercato period actually they have right now, when the teams are switching, or I should say the players are switching teams and from one to the other. I do want to thank you so much, by the way, for the gifts, for the subscriptions, for the primes, for the bits, for every bit of support you are actually giving the stream. Much appreciated. I do also want to thank you for the likes on YouTube. Don't forget to like over there. We didn't get to 40 today, but we did get to 30, which is very important. I do also want to give a big shout out to tomorrow, 1800 GMT. We do have the second 3-leg race, and we're going to need to see who's going to win that one. Not to mention Rooster Cup coming in after we had the qualifiers last weekend. We're gonna have on Sunday the finals, and we're gonna need to see who from those 10 boys that did get in, and Bonsai girls that did get in into the finals, will actually manage to get the prizes. Have a great evening, everybody, and thank you so much for joining. I do hope we're going to see each other next time. You can take a look at my Discord for more details about the upcoming games. I do have them displayed over there in multiple channels, and of course I do try to update them as quickly as possible on Discord rather than everywhere else. It's just much easier to go. Yes, I know, Kolganas, yes. They are speaking about the city hunger. Two Rives ask why don't they use Johannesburg. That's also an interesting question. Thank you, Kolgananas. I was actually referring to what they said earlier, because at some point I just phased out. I'm sorry. Have a great evening, everybody, and let's see each other in the next stream. Bye.